Happy Monday night, everybody. What's going on out there? We meet again. Boy, oh boy, I see a woman that's so high that she sounds like she's drooling on herself. She's so high, she thinks she won something. Hilarious. She hasn't won anything. In fact, she's a loser. Got a couple of receipts to show you. We'll get into it. Enjoy the intro song here. Here's another atmosphere song probably you haven't heard before. So let me pull that up and share it with you. Enjoy the tune. Make yourself at home. Stay out of my stuff.
What's the name of this? Oh, never mind. Take that one.
This song is called Westbound.
Tempo, close the doors and try to roll the windows up before the seats get soaking wet. Turns on the wipers and hold my breath. 94 West, outside of Fargo, gotta get petrol, that's how the car go. Cup full of truck stop coffee and a caramel roll. The cashier looking like an art show. And I could tell that she wanted to run away from here. And she could tell that I ain't from here. And even though it feels hopeless, we both just a couple of ghosts trying to get to the coast. We've been through hell, ain't hard to tell. We can't save each other until we save ourselves. I complimented her tattoos and bounced. Keep your head high and your wheels on the ground. Westbound. Trying to go west. You trying to go west. You trying to go west. You trying to go west. I'm down to go anywhere. I'm trying to get away from here. Go west. I'm down to go anywhere. Go west. I'm trying to get away from here. Go west. Listen, I might have wrote this in Billings. If you ain't fishing, then don't catch feelings. I'm trying not to hit my head on the ceiling. That's why I recline till it looks like I'm leaning on the back seat. Weaving in and out of traffic like a taxi, but I don't have any passengers. It's only me, like it's supposed to be. Come on, Maxi Priest, you're too close to me. Woke up in Bozeman, it's calm and frozen, but the sun shine brighter than a bomb's explosion. Stopped at the lobby to drop the key. Mommy at the front desk looking at me like she wanna be free. Join the club, everybody looking for the coin of the love, but the rub is that it's never enough. I complimented her boots and then bounced. Before she replied, I already left town. Westbound. Trying to go west. You trying to go west. I'm down to go anywhere. Go west. I'm trying to get away from here. Go west. I'm down to go anywhere. Go west. I'm trying to get away from here. Go west. Maybe I'm gone. Maybe I don't belong. Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe I'm outside but still withdrawn. Trying to write about life through the filter of a song. Maybe when you're first in line it works fine. Maybe it's about how you interpret the sign. Maybe this is how I pass the time. Like I'm traveling westbound to go back in time. Maybe that bartender never existed. Maybe the waitress is somebody different. Maybe my hallucinations are related to the parts we erased out of my imagination. Yeah, maybe I imagined it all. Project my thoughts on a random wall in this bathroom stall in an abandoned mall. But don't trip, I'll see you next fall. Westbound.
All right, we meet again. What's up, guys? Happy Monday night. Hope you're feeling good out there. Hope you have something to celebrate. All right, we'll just get right into it. Actually, let me say hello to my chat first. Let's do it the right way. Looks like Tinker was the first one here. Said she'll be back in 45 minutes. Awesome. Hope you can make it back, Tinker. Smoking 71. What's up, dude? Sarah Beth, so good to see you. I'll be back. What's up, Ninja Orchids number 2? Please hit that thumbs up. Share this out. Make some noise. Loving Life 67 says, go live now. I refuse to listen to the B and I'm dying to know what happened. I'll tell you. Not only am I I'm gonna prove that she's lying to everyone. B Tim is lying to everyone. Bert Toast is lying to everyone. They're all a bunch of fucking con men. I promise you. QB's lawyer submitted. Like he tapped out. Just like she tapped out on covering Brittany J, right? He went to the judge and said, here, I'm going to submit this paperwork. It says I want to quit this case, and I also want to see if BHB is also willing to quit this case. I'll say it again so there's no confusion. Queen Bee's lawyer, Jonathan, quit the case. It wasn't BHB. They played a game of chicken, and they both pulled off the road. That's what happened today. They're over there like, we won. Her thumbnail says we won. She didn't win anything. She's never won anything. In order to win something, you have to put effort forward. She's not capable. She's not capable. So let me finish up with this here. Must have got losses back in the house. Oi. In order to get all the depositions and all the paperwork, it's not a typical FOIA situation. You have to go to a different entity to get it. It's on its way. I don't know how long it's going to take, but the second it gets here, it will be read to you. I promise. Girly Girl 420, good to see you. Happy evening. Blue Lazarou, what's up? What's up, Dinah Do? I'm hella late. No, you're right on time. Another great trailer. Be back soon. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's a video I made last night about Timmy. I have like 8 videos I'm almost done with. Each of them are just about done. So look forward to those staggered out in the next couple of days. Michelle Vincent is in the house. See, your Bengals are playing. How did I see? Who Day Center? I see you. Well, my Steelers are in second place in the same division, so you know I got to root against you. Not against you, but against your team. Smoking 71 says, whoop, whoop, poor Timmy. He is a poor little fucker, isn't he? What's up, True Seeker? Good to see you. Let's see. Rod's in the house. Good to see you, Rod. Hope you're well. Deanna D, how's it going? Nanny Sharon, thank you so much for being here. And happy Monday evening to you. It is Monday, September 29th. Can you believe it's going to be Christmas before we know it, people? That's what's going on. Let's see. Quickly making it through chat as quickly as I can. You guys chat pretty rapidly, so let's see here. Let me see. What am I looking at here? Girly Girl, Blue Lazarou with the big eyes. I see you as well, Blue. Michelle Vincent's a happy. Michelle's not watching me right now. She's not. She's watching the football game. I'm not mad at her for it. I think I said hello to True Seeker, Rod, Deanna D. Sorry, if you guys know what I'm doing when I start this, just to let you know, I do know how to read. Absolutely know how to read. But the thing is, the chat on my phone shows me older, like if you commented an hour ago, it's not going to show up in my restream. That's why it seems like a little bit staggered at the beginning. I do apologize for that. I hope that makes sense. I mean, it's hard to explain. Opal Sisk, it's so good to see you. I saw another Opal somewhere, and I panicked for a second today because it was a terrible place that they were hanging out. And I checked the profile, and I was like, that's not the Opal that hangs out with us. There's a bad Opal out there. Yes, Nanny Sharon, good to see you again. Randa Smith, thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up. Moderators, be on watch because people are feeling feisty tonight. Unfortunately, because the behemoth is still alive over there doing a victory lap and people are just dumping money at her. Dude, a sucker is born every day. Where are the receipts at? That's the big question. Will we see the receipts, and are they going to be handwritten? See, Randa Smith, Rod, Donna Do. Boston supports Alana. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I do realize some other people are live. I got a giveaway to do tonight, so I couldn't put this off much longer. For me, it's 20 to 9 already, so I can't be up all night. I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I'm one of those procrastinator type dudes, so I should have gotten more stuff done today, and I'm like, oh, I'll just fit it all in tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. Solo Rider, thanks so much for being here. I'm sorry if I did miss anybody. I think I'm doing a decent job. All right, Tinker's back. Thanks so much for coming back, Tinker. Hoping you're having the best night ever. Donadu said, if I missed anyone, please, I apologize. Good evening, peeps. Yeah, it's so tough. I know I used to take it personally when someone didn't say hello to me, and I see them all around. But now, doing this so much, it's impossible to at everybody. Musta is back in the house. Curious as fuck is back in the house. Thanks so much for being here. Kansas City Chiefs for life. What a game, Kansas City. What a game. I mean, for me, it was boring as hell because it was a blowout, but I'm sure you enjoyed it very much. Very well deserved. I was so happy to see that Juju Smith-Schuster, my old favorite receivers, and before he became a traitor, literally, all jokes aside, great game. They played really well. They should not have kept Patrick Mahomes in as long in the game as they did. I mean, why risk it? But I mean, those, that's all gravy, really. Better late than never, Truth Seeker. Lunatic's back in the house. Good to see you, Lunatic. Like I said, hello to Donna Do. You guys are chat machines. Did you see BHB's post? You know what? Someone just sent me as I was reading off here. I'm going to read it to you guys. I don't have it to put up. Well, actually, I can just pull up her page. First, let me show you the actual factual evidence that I have. Full disclosure, I reached out to BHB through a third party to just see if she's open to sharing any information. Selfishly, it pains me to see somebody celebrating a win when there was no win. There was no win. Her lawyer quit, dude. She's telling people $30,000 more and I would have had that bitch. What an ironic number, $30,000. That's just about the same amount of the money that you paid on the first car that you bought off of this grift. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. What's up, Reality Win? So good to see you. Short answer, Randa, I haven't seen it, but it's in front of me right now. I haven't read it, but I'm going to. I'll read it to you guys. Let's see. What happened to Brit? I'm not sure what you mean. I haven't seen her. She was in here earlier today. I haven't seen her or talked to her since then. IML is in the house, fellow artist. Kentucky Life 4. You know how difficult it is for me to read that. Every time I want to say Kentucky for life, I mean, it messes me up. Her live stopped abruptly. I have no idea. And I saw that she was live. I actually felt bad because I hate stepping on people's toes like that. Because I know we share some subscribers. But I have a giveaway. Like I said, I should have done it this morning, but I looked up and 5 hours had gone by and I just wanted to get the fuck away from my computer. So I promised to come back tonight because I am a man of my word. Here I am. And I think the way to do it tonight is a $30 giveaway instead of a $25 one, and we'll leave it open to everyone. Unfortunately, I'm not made of money. I can only do one, but there'll be one lucky winner for $30 tonight. Or we could do 2 of 15. It's up to you guys. I wish I could tell you what happened to Brittany's stream. Maybe she'll pop in and tell us. I don't know. She seems to have more trouble with her internet than anyone I've ever seen. So who knows? It could be that. What a waste of money for subs that contributed to it. Oh, she just made $3,000 in super chats. I mean, for a thumbnail that says we won. She didn't win anything. It was dismissed. That's not winning. It's simply not winning. It could be the weather. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm worried. She said 1 minute and fell off the live. Well, what do you mean she fell off the live? Because that sounds more mysterious. Did the screen go black? Did her live stream end? Did her avatar pop off the screen and then the screen went dark? There's so many different things that can go wrong with the programs and whatnot. I doubt that anybody was able to strike her because she doesn't really typically do things that are strikeable, But we'll find out. My advice is always not to panic. The mystery is the scariest thing. Don't get stuck in the mystery. I don't know what happened with her live. I don't know either. Maybe because of Jay. It's hard to tell with these people. TLC is me. It's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Anyways, I did reach out to a common friend that I have with BHB. I haven't heard back. I didn't really expect to, and I treaded lightly. I said, I realize this may be overstepping bounds, but do you have the depositions? Because what they're going to do is they're going to go live on Toasty's channel on Thursday, and they're going to do a victory lap. They're going to continue to bully and try to ground BHB into the ground, and they shouldn't be able to do that if it's dismissed. But I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. Where are the receipts? That's a great question. And at this point, with how much these people are pathological, they couldn't even admit what happened today. Here, we'll just start out with this. I'll put this on the screen while I finish talking to you guys about this. This happened on the 24th. You heard me for the last week saying, hey, are you going to tell the people that your lawyer put in paperwork to dismiss this, QB? And everybody's like, oh, that's just Sinner talking out of his ass. Dude, I know what I'm not a legal beagle, but I've got Google Gemini, and that shit is way smarter than all of us put together. So this is what was filed on the 24th. Joint stipulation for dismissal and order filed by Jonathan Phillips. If you don't know, that's QB's lawyer, or it was now. Now she doesn't have a lawyer. Actually, no, she still has a woman lawyer for her domestic problems. But let me take this down just for a minute. I want to get the rest of the way through the chat here. Hey, Haley Ryan, good to see you. SoFlo Mama's in the house. Please don't forget the thumbs up. Yes, indeed. And you'll see that I did hit. I did make a 5 super chat goal tonight. If we reach that, then I will get all the documents. I'm already trying to, but I double promise to get all the documents, the depositions. It's all public information at this point. It's just you can't FOIA it like regular things. You have to go to a county clerk office. It's a whole different thing. And we'll see. We'll see how long that takes. It shouldn't take too very long. Chicky, what's going on? I saw there was a lot of people commenting under my community post because I was like, this bitch is lying. She ain't won nothing. And she hasn't. But people were like, I don't see anything on the docket. I was like, have another look. And then they were just like, you misunderstood. She won. She didn't win nothing. She didn't win nothing, dude. Most likely to fail is probably the only thing she'll ever win in her life. Smoking 71. Thanks so much, dude. Oi, oi, oi. So generous of you, man. Let's see. Hey, at Center, Penny Monroe said she must be blocked, but is a supporter of yours. She doesn't know why. Be patient with me for just a minute, and I'll double check that for you. The name sounds familiar. I do apologize for not remembering right offhand, but I'll definitely unblock her. Have you checked your emails? No, I haven't. I should. Well, you know what? There were like several different people that I needed to have important conversations with today, and I went to the grocery store. I came back, and then all hell broke loose. I got phone calls from my family, and I had to go help with all kinds of other shit. I got way busier than I expected. I missed most of Headstone's live stream. I'm behind the Powerball, so to speak. But I promise I will get to them directly after this live stream. I always like to go to bed with all that shit wrapped up. Deb Mundorf, thank you so much for being here. Joe's in the house. How's it going? Ask her. I don't see her. Ask her. I don't see her. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Rahuda. You seem panicked, Rahuda. Please relax. Everything's gonna be okay, girl. I promise. I promise. Trust me, not knowing what's going on is the scary part. Let's see. Boston Reality says Boston had lovely. Okay, Donna Do, Annie Sharon, SoFlo Mama, Cinderelli. I thought she won. No, nobody won. There would be a judgment if there was a win. If this is dismissed completely because QB's lawyer filed paperwork. Here, we'll get to it. We'll refer to Gemini so we can get an explanation as to what exactly happened. Don't forget, QB let everyone know there still has a final lawyer bill. Dude, she just made fucking $3,000 today just in super chats. Nobody send her any more money, dude. She's suckering all of you people. I see you. Saints Rock It All. I see you. Welcome in and thanks for being here. Yankee Cows in the house. What's up, my dude? Good evening, Sinner. I love you bunches, brother. You too, man. Hey, maybe you know. Were you watching Brittany? I don't know. I guess her live stream went down. That's not great news. Notorious Ash says, well, Betty not winning is a win since Betty that initiated the lawsuit. Did Betty go live with the thumbnail that said we won? No, she didn't. She hasn't gone live yet. So what I'm telling you is nobody won. There has been no winner. So I'm not sure what you mean. Betty not winning is a win. No, it's not. I mean, not legal terms. In order for a lawyer to win a case, there has to be a judgment, not a dismissal. Not if you quit something, it's not possible to win it. That's like me racing. I was like, hey, Notorious Ash, me and you were going to race around the block 3 times. Whoever gets back to the house after the 3rd round around the block is the winner. We both start running. We both do 2 laps. Halfway through the 2nd lap, I quit and turn around and go the other way. I get back to the house and I celebrate a victory. How is that? It's not a victory. That's what I'm telling you. It's really that simple. Let's not complicate it. But no one really won. And I'm not mad at you, but this is what I've been hearing for an hour, man. Just it's against common sense to tell me there was a winner here. There wasn't. I understand what you're saying. I understand your philosophy that, BHB initiated this lawsuit. I mean, what can you do? She was being terrorized by 30 people. That people are still going to terrorize her after this. So really nobody won. The only winners is the lawyer. Yeah, that's true. We're laughing all the way to the bank and how much stupid women arguing made him. Yeah, so much money. Seriously. Bug money. You're not wrong. I am a bit defensive because I'm sick of hearing, oh, she won. You were wrong. I know. Exactly happened what I said was going to happen. Nothing. I said the judge should just throw this shit out. Nobody should win this. That's what I thought from the very beginning. Go back and check. It's exactly what I said the result would be. All that's happened here is a fat crackhead garnished $250,000 from a bunch of fucking decent people who, and not in doing that, she turned those decent people into fucking vampires, psychopathic liars who would just support anything she said, no matter what, because they were financially invested into the situation. I'm not trying to twist people's arms here. I'm just telling you what it is. I mean, you can have your own opinion, of course. Big money. Bug money was good too. I'm sure she is fine. Could be a storm. That's what I'm thinking too. All right. I have to scoot ahead here. I'm only a couple minutes behind. Cinderella, happy holidays. Thanks for being here. Craig was there and her daughter was calling a message here. I think Britt is fine. Don't worry. Yes, let's not worry. The worry is the problem. That's what gets you worked up. Isn't her area getting rain? I believe it is stormy there. KCG, so good to see you. My phone is down, but I'm all about giving, LOL. Just being here is good enough. If you guys just hit the thumbs up, that helps way more than you know. And after this is over, go ahead and figure out how to hype videos. That really helps. I think we're pushing damn near 2,000 views on my live stream from earlier. So thank you so much. That's double what my goal is. When I go live, my goal is always 1,000 views, 100 likes, and that's it. Thank you. It was a good game. Juju been showing out for us. Thanks. And it's good. I mean, as young as he is, it's strange to say that he's like a veteran now. So it's great to see that he's getting some shine. I served him chicken strips at a bar restaurant that I worked at. And the dude creeped me out, man. And then I just started laughing, and then he started laughing, and he said, I'm just fucking with you. He basically took his chicken strips, and he was with like his supermodel woman. And I'm standing at my station nervous as fuck, man. I'm serving a Steeler. Steelers are like saints in my city. So everything had to be right. That's why I got him, because I'm great at what I do. So I got him all situated in a little area away from everyone else. Got him his food. He ordered chicken strips. Kind of odd for a millionaire to eat chicken strips, but I'm not going to judge. I took his food to him. I go over to my station, and like all good servers in the world, I'm being attentive, but he can't see me. I'm just like, I'm at my station. I'm just looking. I'm casually glancing over, and then I lock eyes with the man, and he cracks his chicken strip in half and sticks it up to his nose and goes, and takes a deep breath, and then he smiles, and then I'm just stuck like a deer in headlights. I'm like, what the fuck is this man sniffing his chicken strip for? It like tripped me out. And then he started laughing and waved me over. And at this point, I'm like blushing. I'm like, what happened? What is going wrong? Is there something wrong with this chicken that I just served this man? And he's like, I'm just fucking with you. I'm like, oh my God. He left me one of the biggest tips I've ever had. And he also gave me, when he came in, the owner gave him, because it was one of those bar restaurants with a really nice bar, but then they also have a beer wall where you load money up in the cards and you can just put it into different slots and fill your pint glass up with whatever beer you want. So the owner gave him one of those with like $200 on it. And he was like, I don't even drink. He just gave me the card and like a $300 tip. So I was able to pass that card around for my coworkers after hours, and we drained the beer machine. BJ CPS. Wow, you're obsessed little. Wow. I don't want that on my screen. Wow. What we've been drinking tonight. Drinking the truth, bitch. There's some really homophobic people around here. I mean, that's crazy. I'm a straight man, you stupid cunt. Just so you know. I bet you guys already blocked that person, huh? I didn't see it. Congratulations. You made it. You made it all the way to the bottom, you dumpster human. Did my moderators not catch that? Moderators, mount up. Oh, I see it. I didn't see anything wrong with the comment about Jay. Probably was because of Jay, because she's a crazy person. I don't know. Wow. Thank you, SoFlo. Holy shit. I need a screenshot of that person. Let's have a look here. Wow, they've been around for a while too. Nasty fucking cunt. Let's see. Truth Seeker, Justin RN, so good to see you. I got to be better at reading those. I know. Thanks, Dinah. I didn't see it. I was looking at chat. Queen's Lawyer is the only winner. True that, Notorious. That we can definitely agree on. Marlena, what's up? How you doing? I have an honest question for you. Do any of you people actually give a flying shit who I sleep with? Really? Let's be honest. I am a straight man, but if I were a gay man, would that upset you? Would you unsubscribe from my channel? Are you people hateful? Because I don't think most people give a fuck who other people fuck, dude. It's so bizarre to me. As a straight guy, this is a strange philosophy, but I'll explain it to you. I've never had any beef with gay dudes because the way I see it, that increases my odds. It's the lesbians that cause the problem because they're fucking on my own odds of meeting the girl I want to meet. That's my only beef with people that sleep with whatever. And what the fuck, dude? How could you not like somebody because of that? That's obviously one of Queen Bee's. That's probably literally Davis fam herself. By the way, she's back on YouTube. Of course, she couldn't stay away. This time, she came back with a community post that basically describes her as a victim. Nah, bitch, you're the stalker. I'm the victim of you being a stalker. That's a fact. Nice try on the reverse Uno. But I don't play cards with dumb bitches, so your reverse Uno card's never going to work with me. Let's see. BHB just posted. Yes, I have it right here. Actually, I'll pull that up right away. Give me a second here. I did check Bullhorn Betty's page right away to see if she posted anything or if she went live. I would love to interview her. She probably would never do that, but the offer's open. I know I have some shared subscribers with her. Let her know I said so. I wouldn't tighten the vice on her or anything like that. I just have honest questions about how this shit all went down. We're going to get it all anyways through FOIA and Public Information Acts, but I'd rather hear it from somebody who was there experiencing it. Okay. Let me pull this up for you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, it says, let me just be very, very clear. This was a joint stipulation between the parties in the lawsuit. No one won, first and foremost. Exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time. I am hopeful that she realizes that every opportunity to take I had every opportunity to take this to trial. If not for her attorney, it would not have ended so peacefully. Jonathan is a good lawyer. We can admit, I mean, I think even BHB would admit that. Also, let me just interject my opinion here. If BHB would have had the fucking financial support that that fat fucking crackhead had, then she would have won this lawsuit slam dunk. I almost guarantee it. And I'm not a legal beagle. I don't know anything about law. I just know what the fuck was going on because I witnessed it. And now, knowing what I know now about how QB had her moderators climbing into her, Sonia's life, one of BHB's moderators, and other people's lives, like, there's no question about it that BHB would have won this lawsuit had she had the financial backing that that fucking lying pig of a thug over there did. That's just a fact, guys. If her conduct does continue and she insists on damaging my channel, we will be back in court again. It is just that simple. Well, I mean, Burnt Toast is going to giggle with, I love that for her. Burnt Toast, a Native American woman who sits with racist people that want to send black people back to Africa. So, I mean, that tells you the quality of that low life bitch right there. BHB continues. Sorry to interject these curse words. BHB's not cursing. That's me. I pray everybody goes their separate ways and do their own thing lawfully and legally. This was a joint stipulation. She did not have any control to shut down a lawsuit that I brought. So let's be very clear. I'm not sure if that is what she's saying, but that is what I'm hearing she's saying. That's exactly what she's saying. I made that bitch quit. And then B Tim's like, no. People were even asking in Buzzy's chat, like, hey, man, how can you call this a win when it was a joint stipulation? And I'm not talking about a joint there, Buzzy. Don't get yourself worked up. Joint meaning a group, like two different people. I don't listen to her, nor do I watch her, nor do I care. Well, I'll be reviewing the whole thing tomorrow. If you need to laugh and watch what she's talked about, I'm your guy. All right, so that's that. Again, look, I can show you once again, so there's no question. This, a week ago, joint stipulation for dismissal order filed by Jonathan Phillips. So he's the one that just must have talked to Betty's legal team, which was Betty, and was just like, hey, let's just end this. He didn't go to BHB and say, hey, $30,000 more is all she needs and your ass is done. Of course he didn't. He was probably a gentleman, talked rationale like, you want this over just as badly as we do. He probably had no idea that his dumb, purple-footed, poo-poo chair riding hog of a client was going to go live and have his seller. I'd like to thank my producer. I'd like to thank my accountant, Burnt Toast. I'd like to thank all the people. I'd like to thank all the fucking idiots in my chat that just kept giving me money. Fuck out of here, dude. There's a lot of things that Queen Bee is. A fucking winner is not one of them. That's just a fact. Okay, let me just do one more thing so there's no question about this at all. Let's just ask Gemini, which is, similar to Chat GPT, but better in my opinion. Gemini, can you tell me what a joint stipulation dismissal is?
A joint stipulation dismissal is a document filed with a court by all parties involved in a lawsuit, stating they have reached an agreement to end the case. It is a mutually agreed upon way to dismiss a lawsuit without going to trial. How it works. This type of dismissal is often used after the parties have settled the dispute, typically through a settlement agreement. Instead of a judge making a ruling, the parties jointly file the stipulation. The court then reviews the document and, if everything is in order, issues an order dismissing the case.
There you go. A joint stipulation for dismissal. You can see this date here. Can everyone see 9/24/2025? This is Queen Bee's lawyer, Jonathan Phillips. Now, BHB doesn't have a lawyer. So when he filed this with the judge must have reached out to BHB's legal team, which would be BHB, and say, ma'am, these fucking idiots would like to just squash this. And then it was up to BHB to decide whether or not she wanted to do that. If she didn't want to do that, then it would have continued. From my understanding, again, I know such a limited, knowledge of the law. Admittedly, I'm not pretending I know what I know, anything more than anybody in here does, but this is what I do know. Let me get rid of this off the screen. Boom, boom. All right, let me get rid of that as well. So that's where we stand. Definitely no winner, no chicken dinner. I just fear that they're going to keep on poking her, and they're going to end up back in some type of litigation anyway, because Burnt Toast is complicit in this con job that occurred. Also, instead of taking a victory lap there, Rebecca, why don't you show the receipts? Or you're going to let the person over there that can actually complete sentences in Burnt Toast, you're going to let her do it, aren't you? Because I don't even know, babe. I don't even know. Somebody asked her, like, well, how did it technically work out? And she says on her live stream, I don't even know, babe. That's why I got a lawyer. I don't know nothing. I believe that. She doesn't know anything. It cost Betty $350 to file, and they do have to pay their own legal fees. But remember, I'm never backing down. I'm going to save this community and all of that. It was all a con job. In addition to that, she pulled on people's sympathy heartstrings by saying that she was a single mother. Now, everybody that I've talked to that knows anything about law, everything that I've looked up online, everything that I've looked at in the library, it all says the same thing. If you have a charity, even if it's yourself, if you're having any kind of fundraiser for your legal problems, if it's predicated on the fact that you're a single mother and you're not, then it's fraud. It's a con job. So what are all these people who donated money to her going to do? Most of them aren't going to do anything. But I've already spoken to several of them. They're like, fuck this woman. She ripped us off. She lied to us. She said she wasn't going to quit. That's why I kept sending her money. And guess what? She quit. It's that simple. Let's see. Curious says, nobody won. They argued to stop the suit. That's it. Big Packers fan. Awesome. Brenda Sue's in the house. If I missed you, I do apologize. I'm just scooting through and seeing who I did miss. Teresa Bird, welcome back. Meditation comes after discovery. Mediation comes after discovery. Well, again, I have no way to know if what you're saying is true. They did have to submit discovery. I think all of that's going to be public knowledge. Of course, Burnt Toast is going to read BHB's anything to make BHB look bad on her podcast on Thursday, that nasty bitch. And then I'll read the other side of it the second I get my hands on it. But the only way I can get my hands on it is wait for the natural channels that is the slow bureaucracy wheels of public information. It could take a month, to be honest with you, because I'm out of state. It could take forever. It might be here at noon tomorrow. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting for it. Like I said, I did reach out to a few people that I know that are not friends with BHB, but they're in her community. And I was just like, hey, man, consider let me see that. I fully understand if they wouldn't want to. I'm not sure if I were them that I'd want to send it to me either. I mean, just to be fully transparent with you. Brenda Sue says, I will ask Betty, in my opinion. I think Chris Proffer family helped because I think that's who's sending her all the money in her super chats. That's my opinion. It could be. I know she has a lot of, just unstable stay-at-home housewives that have their husband's credit cards that are not going to be happy about these email or these YouTube charges. But Brenda Sue says I will email her. Yeah, I don't have any actual email for her, or else I would have gone directly to her. I hate middlemen, but the people that I did reach out to, I know that they're good people, so I did, and again, full transparency. I was just like, I fully get it. If you don't want to send this to me and get some fucking polarizing asshole involved in the conversation, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. It's just a matter of when I can get it. But nobody won anything today. It cost Betty $350 to file. Some people just simply don't understand what a win is, right? There had to be a judgment. How can you win something that you quit? Somebody riddle me this. Queen would have won if she kept going? Well, why did she quit then? Hey, Tam SH, fucking riddle me this. Sinner, it is a win for her. No, it's not. It is over, and Betty got no money. I agree with that. I mean, that's just a fact. So it is a win for her. It's not a win for her. How's it? She proved that nobody defamed. Nobody was proven for defamation. It was dismissed. There was no judgment. Her lawyer quit last week, dude. I don't know how it shook down exactly, but I know that QB's lawyer, Jonathan, quit. He submitted paperwork to the judge to say, we want out of this. We don't want to do this anymore. And then you got QB over there saying, if I had $30,000 more, well, you just made half of it today. So tell me how she would have won if she had $30,000 more. It's a fucking lie, dude. It's an absolute lie. She's still telling people over there right now that, don't forget, guys, I have a little bit of, there's still some lingering legal funds. The bitch is not only a drug addict, but a gambling addict, a terrible person, dude. So you believe what you want. And there it is. Queen would have won if she kept going. And why did she quit then? If you can win something, if you keep going and you decide to not keep going, then you're a fucking quitter and you're not a person of your word. She's a liar and you're just a sucker that believes her. So sorry, dude. Good luck making your way across the street next time you're at a traffic light. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's up, Blue Lazaroo? PJ's in the house. Good to see you. I got to make sure I read everything now because if I press the wrong button, I could be in trouble here. Chris B, it's so good to see you. Thank God the lawsuit between QB. I know. Finally, all I've been saying since the beginning, this is a waste of everybody's time and money. And I felt that way on both sides. As it progressed and I started getting like true understanding of what the Hive was actually doing to BHB, then I was just like, oh man. Then I started pulling for BHB. But the fact that it's over is amazing. Here's my concern though. And this is a genuine concern. Just today, QB said that she's not going to cover Brittany J anymore. Good. I think she shouldn't be doing that. It's disgusting and it's a pile on, and it just further proves that she's an absolute bully. There's no question about that. I don't even want to hear any debate, dude. There's no debate. It's a fact. I watch it with my own two eyes. So if she doesn't have BHB to harass and she's not going to harass Brittany J, what is she going to do? She can't do true crime because she's garbage at true crime. I mean, that's a fact, right? I don't know. But I agree with you, Chris B. I'm pretty happy this shit is over. And it's good to see you. I feel like it's been a while since I have seen you. Hope you're well. Amy Lynn is in the house. Queen hasn't paid her own legal fees. Best of luck to her with the feds. I know. Well, dude, she hasn't never paid for anything in her life. It's all been welfare and hand-me-downs. Even her house she lives in is a hand-me-down. It was dismissed. Yes, I do have that as well here. I'll put that up on the screen. It's not. I just got a screenshot from a live stream, so it's not the best, but I can read it to you. But it even says right here, joint stipulation of dismissal with prejudice and order. I can't see that. Hold on a second. Let me get rid of this so I can see. It says and order. Hang on one sec. Oh, that's it. Joint stipulation and dismissal with prejudice, which means they can't bring up the same exact lawsuit. But if they keep causing someone's channel damage, then it could be a whole different lawsuit for sure. And I can barely read this myself. It says Andrew Griffin and Rebecca Turner by and through her attorneys at Philip L. What the hell? Phillips. Oh, Jonathan Phillips is her lawyer, who jointly stipulate that their respective causes of action asserted in the action be dismissed with prejudice and with the parties to bear their own fees and cost. So stipulated BHB, QB. You see that she's got a big old law firm under her, and BHB did it all on her own. So you tell me who's the winner here, really? To go against a fucking crackhead who doesn't sleep at night and just sits up all night looking for other ways to fucking scheme and win. with a law firm that she may have paid $100,000 to. The other $150,000, that's the mystery. Where's that money at? I don't know. Inquiring litigants in the future are definitely going to want to know. But I think really, if we're going to call a winner, isn't it the person that went all the way to the end and didn't lose and didn't fucking spend $200,000 of strangers' money? I don't know. Call me crazy. I know who didn't win for sure, and it's Rebecca Turner. She simply did not win. That narrative is false, and there's so many fucking idiot people, suckers over there celebrating and sending her money. It's ridiculous. She was so high she could barely talk, dude. She sounded like she was drooling on herself, and I'm not exaggerating at all. It's fucking tragic, really. But hey, I guess I can't blame her for getting drunk if it's or whatever she gets high on on a day like this. Let's see here. Get rid of that one. And then this one, oh, I showed you that one already. And this one, stipulation. So the stipulation that he filed last week, here it is. Stipulation filed by Phillips Jonathan. And then today, the 29th, order signed by judge, filed by Phillips Jonathan. So this is the judge accepted it today. Bing bong. That's why it ended today. That's why that crazy ass crackhead is running around telling, I won, baby. Let's celebrate. Every fucking day is a Friday night for that woman, dude. She's celebrating. It's disgusting. Mel Pandora is in the house. What's going on with the 2 British pounds? Thank you so much. It's good to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Nanny Sharon gifted a membership, and that went to KDP. Welcome to the Lemon Grove. Hitting the live stream to cry at a dismissed case. Hitting live stream to cry at a dismissed case. Let me sip my lemon zinger here while I look at your comment, Blue Lazarou. Are you talking shit on me, bruh? Because I'm not going to have any shit talking from you in my chat, bruh. I'm not... Do I... That's what crying sounds like. What I'm doing is having a conversation. Maybe I'm misunderstanding you. I seem to oftentimes misunderstand your comments, Blue, so don't get mad at me. Telephone Tough Guy coming through. I think I've got it. I think Telephone Tough Guy is a cool person. I'm going to say that. Thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate it. Helping me reach my goals. Oh, she's talking about B. Okay. I apologize. I'm a bit defensive because people are saying, she won, assholes. Pay attention. She won. No. She was crying. Oh my God. See, I missed that part. I was trying to listen to how she was going to lie to people and explain what happened, Blue. See, and I got to the part where she just left her own live stream again. And then B. Tim is up there like, yeah, she won. She won. Someone asked him directly, or I put it in chat, and he was dumb enough to read it. How can you call this a win if it was a mutual agreement to end it? That's not a win, dude. If you're fighting somebody and you both have each other in a headlock and you're looking at each other, all right, I quit if you quit. I quit if you quit. And then you let go of each other. Nobody won the fight. How can anybody dispute simple common sense, man? Thank you so much, Nanny Sharon and Telephone Tough Guy. Thanks so much. Chris, Proudfoot is behind what's going on with Britney, in my opinion. That I'm more likely to believe, especially since he put on a fucking cowboy costume with boot spurs and a squirt gun and everything. What kind of fucking Tennessee bullshit is that? Shout out all the good people in Tennessee. There's plenty of bad people there too, and we're seeing that from our inside look at email or at YouTube. Sinner, do you want her email? I have it. No, that's okay. The person I trusted will communicate for me. I don't like middlemen, but I don't want to email one person and then email her as well. Or seem like I'm, I don't want to badger the person. Let's face it, it's got to be a shitty day, Let's see. SoFlo. What's up, PJ? I think I said hello to you already. Billy Jones is in the house. One of my favorites. And also a fellow Pittsburgher. Like, come on now. We got to stick together. We probably raised on the same weird tap water. Yeah, sorry again, Blue. I've been fired up. I thought you were just taking a shot at me. And you weren't, so I got to get better at that. Because both of their discoveries sucked. Is that right? I mean, how do you know? Did you see them? QB did not win. QB spent over $250,000 to end up with no penalties. That's it. That's it. And I mean, how much money did the BHB have to pay? I mean, she was her own lawyer. Nanny Shannon, thank you so much for gifting that. And Sugarbeat received it. I don't think she won. She didn't, man. It's semantics. There's no way in reality that you can call that a win. It's just not a win. In a case that has a fucking a judgment, that clearly tells you who won and who lost. In a case where typically it would be two lawyers do this behind the scenes, but in this case it was QB's lawyer and BHB. Please forgive me for not knowing all the details. I'm not a lawyer. I've never been interested in law. Oftentimes, whenever I'm looking at these documents, it takes me probably an hour longer than it would take one of you guys, because it seems like they purposely have the wordage fucked up so normal people can't understand it. Sometimes I read things and I'm like, oh, well, that's good for BHB or that's good for QB, and I'm just exactly wrong about it. So, but this I'm not. This is real simple. QB's lawyer submitted paperwork to bow out. BHB agreed to it. I'm not saying I wouldn't agree to it if I were her at this point anyways. I mean, she doesn't have the $250,000 sitting in her bank the way QB does, because people are fucking suckers and crackheads can be charismatic. I mean, that's just a fact of the matter. I can't either, Crispy. One of the worst voices in the business. What's up, Remy? Good to see you. If QB wanted to not quit, she could have gotten a new lawyer. No. She knew. Her lawyer didn't quit this case without her knowing it. She agreed. She was like, he said, these are your options. And she chose to quit. When I say her lawyer did it, that's her, man. There's no way her fucking lawyer would do something without her knowing full well what's going on. She just plays naive. And then she passes the paperwork to Burnt Toast. And Burnt Toast is a good manipulator, so she just twists everything up. Fuck all that noise. Let's see the motherfucking receipts. Let's see how much money you took in from this grift and how much money you paid to Jonathan Richards. That's it. That's all anybody ever wanted to know from the beginning, like you promised. Now, at this point, since they're pathological liars, I'm not even sure I'm going to believe receipts from these people. How could you? How could you? I think it's inevitable that somebody's going to press charges against her for fraud for what she did here. And this has nothing to do with BHB at all. This has to do with what Rebecca Turner has done to her community. Lying to them and saying that she's a single mother in need, pulling at their heartstrings, is a con. It's a fraud, and that she didn't have to lie. She was going to have the support anyways. But people like Burnt Toast, people like Cappy, people like Rowie, and no testosterone Timmy over there, they're the ones that ran this narrative for her. Well, she's a single mom. How sinner, how dare you talk about a single mom like that? Well, she wasn't a fucking single mom until recently. Nico finally came to his senses and fucking got the hell out of there. He upgraded to a younger model. So God bless him. Brenda Sue says she's over there crying and getting a bunch of super chats. That's because she's a pathetic person, and she's so high that she doesn't even know that she didn't win today. She thinks she won. She didn't. I mean, how sad is that? People sending her money. She knows how to work it, and I guarantee you, I know where the money's coming from. Christopher P. This is me saying it. Christopher Proudfoot. I mean, it could be. I didn't think that they had money like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't that be a fucking strange twist, plot twist? Do you think maybe that's why QB's lawyer wanted to end this, so we couldn't get the information like that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that man's not going to admit to anything, and if he does, he might show up in a fucking cowboy costume with a squirt gun. That's the quality of that man's character, so I don't care what anybody says about that. He hangs out with fucking fat racist people. Like, that's a no for me, bro. What's up, Jump Flip? It says, if you're going to quit and not recover fees, you're not the winner. That's exactly it. She had to pay anyways. If she won, all of the money she spent on her lawyer would have been compensated to her. She would have received that back. She didn't. She just spent $250,000, if she did even spend that much money, on a court case that she did not win. That's with a capital N. a capital O and a capital T. Not. She did not win the case. She drained her subs for all their money. Well, it seems like they still got a couple big bucks left. I got to scoot ahead and chat. So don't forget, Barbecue Lady dropped thousands of dollars. Yep, and there's that Melissa person. Thank you so much, Masta. I very much appreciate it. Oi, oi, oi. I must be getting close to my goal if I haven't hit it. Michelle Vincent, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I heard chat believing every word she says is so laughable. Bunch of brainwashed weirdos. Well, that's why I'm here tonight, man. To give a couple bucks away. I wish I had more to give away, but I'm going to give away $30 tonight. Hopefully one person wins it and can get themselves a burger and fries and a large drink. But thank you so much, guys. And of course I had to come over here and just kind of put reality back into the fucking conversation, man, because those people are over there on a whole nother planet, man. The cult has been activated. There are people over there crying, people over there celebrating as if this is like the biggest emotional thing that's happened to them in years. Mental fucking illness on public display, man. There's no nice way to say it. This country is experiencing a tragic, mostly ignored a mental crisis, a mental health fucking epidemic, man. And somehow they're all concentrated over there. If you are a crazy person, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you get together with fucking 3,000 other crazy people for 24 hours a day and just start sending this crackhead your money, then you're in a cult of crazy people. That's a dangerous thing. If you're crazy and you take your medicine every day and you have a support system of great people around you, you can live an absolutely fucking normal life. If you're sitting over there with those people, good fucking luck, dude. Just don't steal any of my relatives' babies from the hospital is all I ask from those people. Fucking man-hating baby sniffers, dude. All right, let me get through this. Brenda Sue. Billy Jones, I did already say thank you so much, Billy. That's so cool of you. Super sticker pair character sliding on the floor on his knees saying, goal. Awesome. Thank you so much. Billy, are you a hockey fan? Did you see that Marc-Andre Fleury came back to the Penguins for one game? He came back. If you guys don't know, Marc-Andre Fleury, one of my favorite goalies of all time, played with the Pittsburgh Penguins for a very long time. Broke my heart when he got traded to Las Vegas, and he had a one-day contract to come back with the Penguins, so he can play one more game and he can retire as a Penguin. Now that is sportsmanship. That is a good person right there. And it ended in a shootout, which is amazing. So he actually had to play. That actually a really good impression. Which one? Smoke him if you got him, baby. Let's see. So flow. Yeah, thanks everybody. Sorry, I'm behind. So like always, so I'm trying to book it along here. I wouldn't mind a hand-me-down house. Houses are expensive. Neither would I, man, but I would be humble and happy about it and not fucking live a life of a con man. I wouldn't sit in a poo-poo chair all day just getting high. If someone gives you a house that you can actually have safety and security for your whole family, like you got to take that as a sign that you got to get something done. You got to pay it forward. You got to earn it even though you didn't pay for it. That's just how I live. That's how I think. I understand not everybody's that way. What does that mean? That neither one word. What does that mean? That neither one word. I'm not sure. Dismiss. She did not win. She did not win. Flight attendant for life. Thanks for being here. Listening from the bushes. About to board. Be safe all and hit the thumbs up for my lemon family. Thank you so much, flight attendant. She's always on the move, man. I dated a woman who was a flight attendant. I got cheap tickets, but she was gone so often. It was just like, all right, this probably is not going to work out. Yes, and stay safe, flight attendant. Miranda Smith, QB. Brenda Sue says, oh, yeah, she's making a lot of money today off these poor people acting like she's crying. Dude, they're crying too. That's what I'm saying. They're fucking crazy people. This is like their Super Bowl. This is their Christmas. And they're already starting to grift for fucking Christmas over there. She's like, Rowena is like, this is going to be the first. I can't do it. This is going to be the first Christmas. Right. Look. This is going to be the first Christmas. Ugh, I can't do it. I need to warm up to that. Anyway, she was saying this is going to be the first Christmas that this lawsuit wasn't looming over her head. And now her family can really have a nice Christmas together. I'm telling you what, bitch. They had a pretty nice Christmas last year when the mom had $100,000 in the bank account. I mean, she just had a police report a few months ago that a brand new fucking John Deere riding lawnmower and 2 brand new quads were stolen from her fucking garage. Do you think those magically appeared? Remember, she doesn't have a job, dude. She bought herself a car. She bought her daughter a car. Come on, man. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up, dude. I'm embarrassed for these people. I actually do feel bad for them. But it's at the point now that it's just like, hey, man, if you keep putting your hand into the fire, you're going to get burnt and it's your fault. Stephanie Bickley, thank you so much for being here. Remy says the other case this year was dismissed by a judge recently. The other case this year. The original case, you mean? I mean, with prejudice pretty much means nothing. Either of them can be sued again. No, with prejudice means they can't bring the same litigation against each other. That's a wrap. It's not to say they couldn't sue each other again. They just can't sue each other for the same and submit the same evidence. Now, if Burnt Toast continues to defame and cause financial damage to BHB's channel, like she's definitely going to plan on doing on Thursday, then there could be a whole new lawsuit. And hopefully that doesn't happen, but nothing will surprise me at this point. Flannery says, oh, wait, the suit is over and each have to pay their own court fees? Exactly right. Doesn't that mean they both lost if we're going to keep it real? I mean, I don't want to pile on anybody that's having a bad day about this, but doesn't that mean that they both lost? Brenda Sue's, oh my God, I can't stand her. How can she do this? Oh my God, I can't. Oh, you're fucking with me. Deanna D, good to see you. Does anyone know how long this lawsuit was? Yes, I can tell you exactly. It started on, I think, August of 2023. So over 2 years. Just a month over 2 years. Of course, it was building up to that beforehand. Here's the craziest thing about it. Like the hook that BHB was on was QB's claim that BHB said that she sold crack to children. Now, whereas I seriously doubt that old ragamuffin Thugabut over there had actually baggied up crack and sold it to children. That probably isn't true. She would have probably have a middleman or not. Who knows? She does seem like a corner thug. Who knows? You just never know these days. What I think is, and this is a fact, and there's not much you can say about this. If you're delivering narcotics around a county where 15 or 16% of the people that are overdosing on the drugs that you're delivering, by the way, Rebecca, you've been found guilty of this. If X amount of the people overdosing on the same thing that she's delivering were high school kids, then yes, in a roundabout way, what she was selling was poisoning children. Now, we know for sure that she sold liquor to children. That's on her criminal record, guilty. That's the, that wasn't a charge. That was a verdict. Guilty for selling liquor to children. So then you start to wonder, well, if she's going to sell liquor to kids, who's to say that she wouldn't sell her other products? There's just no way to prove that. What I can prove is, again, she was arrested for distributing or delivering this poison that kids in her county are overdosing on. So, hey, man, you do the math. It's really not that complicated for me. Everybody wants to make it, prettier or dress it up different ways. It really isn't complicated. What a bunch of suckers over there for sure. All right. Her idiots subs gave her 2,000 more today. At least. That's why she's crying. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Deb Mundorf, Mel Pandora's channel is back. I'm not sure if she's gone live yet. I haven't seen it yet myself that she's gone live, but she is back. Let's see. Blue Lazarou. I'm saying QB quit live weep. I know. It's so terrible. And sorry, Blue. I misunderstood you. I had fiery conversations on my phone before I went live. People were like, no, man, it looks like she won. No, dude, you can't tell me that she won when the fact is she didn't. If she won, she wouldn't have had to pay her own court fees. It's really that simple. And really, I'm starting to think that she bowed out this way so she didn't have to prove how much that she spent, if you smell what I'm cooking. Like, she could go forever and never show us receipts now. And even when she does, are you going to believe a woman who's celebrating fucking not winning anything? Like, it's weird as fuck, dude. She's a low-quality person. Curious if they are still going, giving money to something that she shut down herself. No cost to BHP to pay anything back, not one red cent. Then they are going to blame. Then they are going to blame for losing their own money. Well, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Really, it's like QB won the lottery with this lawsuit. If there's any winner here, she won the fucking lottery. She didn't win a lawsuit, but it's like she won a slot machine full of cash. I mean, cars. Now she's buying property, a John Deere lawnmower. I don't know. It can't be that expensive. Couple grand maybe. I don't know. What's a quad? $1,200. That shit adds up quick. I mean, how she can't even fix the toilet when she breaks it with her fat ass, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Well, Curious understood. Good for you, Curious. All right, I got to scoot ahead. I'm sorry if I missed stuff. All I need is Jesus Coffee and True Crime Center. Had to go back to dermatologist again today. Visit number 4 is the winner. Sheesh. I hope that gets under control quickly. I'm sorry to hear that. She said, you can probably tell from my voice I've been crying. You can probably tell from my voice that I've been grifting for like 18 months. Fuck, dude. Such a fucking bullshit motherfucker, dude. It's not a win. It's a cover up for money wasted. That's what I think. And, you know, how can we prove it? That's the problem. It's called fucking Uncle LOL. All right. Holly S., what's up? I got to scoot ahead. Wait. I got to be careful what I'm putting on the screen now. Someone called me a fucking homophobic slur earlier. That's definitely some dude that's trying to blow me, by the way. That's not coming from some woman. Those that are saying that QB1 have been drinking the trash and canned Kool-Aid too long. True that, dollhead. It's absolute garbage. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you. FYI, guys, Keith Utsi just had shoulder surgery. Wish him well when you see him. He is so kind. Yes, one of the most kind people in this neighborhood. And he only comes by just to drop off positivity, and then he keeps it moving. He delivers positivity where QB delivered narcotics. See how that works? Go to Lolly and see what they did that night. That's a bachelor went missing, in my opinion. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Pink Butterfly, good to see you. 204 in chat and only 95 likes. Lots of hate watchers tonight. I expect that. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's see. She spent over $250K, $250,000, and Betty spent about $600. You tell me who won. Good point. Not only that, damn it, my music is off. Not only that, but, well, I'm willing to bet that 600 is sort of a low ball number, but great point. Great point. The reason I say it's probably low ball number is because I think Betty had to travel a few times and things like that. I don't know about you guys, but I stress eat. I would have eaten more than $600 worth of food just stress eating during this lawsuit for sure. Holly says, what are they even fighting about in court? QB said that BHB slept in a car with a man, insinuating that she had relations with a man that she didn't. And in return, BHB, I do believe, said that QB sold narcotics to children. Which, I mean, it's semantics. I mean, she delivered drugs that children in her community overdose on. So I don't know. How did they get them? Let's see. I would have agreed. It's been 2.5 years, and what can really be won from BHB? I can't get water from a stone. True. I'm not saying. Well, no. See, there's a misunderstanding. It was a proposal by QB's lawyer, and BHB agreed to it. That's how it shook out, not the other way around. That's why what I'm saying, that's my whole point. That's why I'm so frustrated with that fucking honker over there just yelling and about winning and fake crying. She didn't win. She went as far to have her cronies come up on panel and explain that, oh yeah, even burnt toast, that wretched bitch. She said, oh, congratulations, Queen Bee, for making BHB flinch first. Bitch, you're a stalker. You're obsessed with BHB, and it's fucking borderline fucking criminal. What your buddy Blank Screen is doing is criminal. Your moderator Karma, that used to go by No Wire Hangers, is the crazy bitch that keeps calling my family. So, I mean, You can have a sweet little voice. You can pretend that you're a great person, but you're a fucking con man and garbage, just like the rest of them, Burnt Toast. Deal with it. Deal with it. I saw your community post about, oh, the guy who drinks cheap beer for a diet. Go fuck yourself, bitch. I'll tell you one thing. I didn't drink cheap beer when I drank, just so you know. But I'm sober now, and I'm sure that triggers you, doesn't it? Explain to me how a well-spoken Native American girl sits with a fat, cross-eyed racist that wants to send black people back to Africa with a PayPal pool. Because that fat racist doesn't want her children to be around that monkey shit. Burnt Toast, explain that to me. And when you're done doing that, get the fucking receipts from the lawsuit and show them to everybody. And then you can go back to your regular scheduled programming of exploiting people with mental illness on the internet like you've been doing for the last 5 or 6 years. Fucking douchebag. What did Curious say? Oh, Curious said, who won? All right. Oh, yes. Betty first claimed defamation, B countered for the same thing. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I get the details of what the actual claims were pretty close, but I'm not exactly sure. She's been pushing the toilet issue. Dude. Someone told me today, and I'm still waiting for all the information, but somebody told me today that they see QB in a couple different gambling apps, and she's always on there gambling. So that's interesting. Curie said she knew if she went live and said she won, she would get money. It's a grift. But it's so disingenuous. Like, look, it's not that. It's a fucking lie. She's a liar. She didn't win anything, dude. She won nothing. She won nothing but in the court of public opinion. It's disgusting. People like that shouldn't be able to have victories at all. Don't forget the handcuffs. Blue says 8 days. Sharon only had 8 days ring failure. Whole floor gone. Oh, her toilet. About mental illness, mental issues in genuine or in general. Just so you guys know, I'm not bagging on people that are dealing with, coping with mental illness. That so many of us are. It's just what it is. Just take your medicine and have people around you that care about you, and you'll be fine. The people in QB's chat that give half of their SSI check to QB, they're not well, and they don't have people around them to take care of them. It freaks me out, man, because I do care about people, regardless of how fucking crazy I might seem. And she doesn't, and it's so obvious. She doesn't give a fuck, dude. She doesn't know what it's like to even super chat another creator, unless it's someone crazy like Moon, who she wants to pay to run her narrative. Also, Moon, you are fucking just the worst fucking person. The worst person. The shit that you're able to say, it's just just so far unacceptable. It's crazy. And I do mean crazy in the pure sense of the word. Grifting for your brother today, dude, come on, man. It's so bad. It just keeps getting worse. Worse. QB is a piece of work. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. If QB subs were throwing money, it's just sad. Yep, totally. I'm scooting ahead. I'm almost caught up. Welcome in, Seth. Can you believe this shit, man? I was actually curious as to how you would feel about the happenings here. I think we share the same sentiment. Motherfucker, man. Motherfucker. It's unbelievable that woman sitting over there celebrating that she won something. After what she put you through, and I'll tell you what, I've been around this true crime community for long enough to know that it's not the first person that she's done this to. But they just took it so much further with you. I hope you're having the best night possible. All things considered. I'm not drinking right now, Seth, but if you are having beers tonight, have one for me, man. Like I always said, I don't have much, but if you need anything from me, even someone to bitch at, I'm easy to get a hold of. I'm at sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. And don't let my name dissuade you. I am a God-fearing man. I was raised Catholic, and the whole sinner thing is just sort of a snarky thing. I know a lot of people misinterpret that. Sorry, I'm so far behind in chat. I do have a lot to say. Anybody fucks with Seth in here, just block them. I don't even know who they are. They're never welcome back here. SoFlo says, just an RN, her dumbass didn't pay the taxes. She hasn't even paid her property taxes yet. It's all on her fucking community docket, dude. She's garbage. Iris, hey troopers. Sebastian, Wayne, Drake, Rogers, only father. Good to see you. Continued prayers in abundance. Absolutely. And they're set there. Thanks for being here, man. I hope my voice doesn't change when you come in here. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say. It's always been my opinion that we should stay the fuck away from families of the missing. We shouldn't be crawling into their existence, but I'm glad you feel comfortable here, and I will maintain this place over here as sane as possible, safe place for you to hang out where you're not going to get badgered by maniacs. Brenda Sue says, hi, Seth. Praying for you. Leah, thanks for being here. Curious says, Betty said drugs to children. She actually sold liquor to an underage person. Alcohol is a drug. Yeah, I mean, that's murky. Because there were plenty of people that absolutely bought me beers, outside the liquor store as a kid. Re Kung Fu posted, look what burnt popcorn said. I will. I'll get there. Thank you, Michelle. Remind me again if I forget. Seth says, praying for every day for Sebastian, praying his needs are being met. God, Jesus, please. I'm with you, man. I still think about him every day, and I still think to myself that today's going to be the day. And look, it's not even midnight, so today may be the day that he just knocks on your door, man. There's no reason not to believe that he won't, as far as I can tell. I'll tell you that. And like all the strange cases that I've seen, and like the strangest ones are where people just return after years. And that's what we're hoping for, and never give up hope. Rowita says, I just went to Jay's to see what she's doing. She's literally discussing Britt's ringtone. Oh, God. They're vampires. Yes, put the support for Seth in the chat, man. Please. Really curious, where did you hear that? I didn't hear what Curie said. Where did you hear that Queen Bee sold liquor to children? That's on her criminal record. You can find that easily. Just get hold of her county courthouse. It's right there. She pled guilty to it. Guilty as hell. I mean, that's a fact. Burnt Toast said each entry is $3,000 to $10,000. No. Come on, man. That's just can't be fucking true, dude. It's so offensive. In the bushes said, who did that? Queen Bee sold liquor to kids, man. She was found guilty of it. I think she pled guilty to it. Cars, quads, property, all of that. And I'm 10 minutes behind, but I'm catching up quickly. Keep filling that slot machine, Buzzy. Yeah, dude, the rumor is that she's got a fucking gnarly gambling addiction. I have no way of knowing that's true, but this is how somebody told me. They said, I keep seeing her in the places I'm gambling. And they're going to send me redacted information. They don't want me to sell out to other people who are there. You can use your username in a gambling app, but it was one specific, like you had to use your real name to join this one specific drawing. It was sort of like a contest. And sure enough, the woman connected the dots. So when I have that, believe me, you will be the first ones to see it. Keith is so nice. I hope he's healing. Dude, he put so much positivity in the world, that Keith guy, that I almost guarantee that he's probably not even in pain right now. If karma is real. Meow OG 1111. Can someone check reality check? Wait, can someone reality check if it's the real Seth, please? Yes, it is. It is. He says, I come in here every once in a meow. I guess we have to double check, right? It sucks that we have to do that, but I trust that my mods already looked at him. It's not anything crazy that Seth would be in here, but let's see. Oh no. I'm getting messages about her crying. She's talking about B. Oh, I see. Okay. It is the real Seth, of course. I'm sorry you have to deal with that, man, every time you come in here, but we do have to protect ourselves. There are, you've seen some of the most atrocious trolls that fucking ever existed on YouTube. I'm sure of that. There's Headstones. How's it going? She has a headache. Not tonight, honey. I've got a headache. Let's see here. But thanks for stopping in, Emmy. Keith, if you're watching, sending prayers and hugs for speedy recovery. Yes. He's a good dude, man. Almost obnoxiously positive. I mean, the first few times I interacted with him, I was like, this guy's fucking with me, dude. Who's going to be this positive? But then I saw him on panels, even of panels that I don't like, and he's always just polite and kind and has positivity to offer. It's bizarre. Justin Arian says, I pray Sebastian comes back to his daddy soon. We all do. And anybody who doesn't, there's something wrong with them. For real. Okay, cool. Just didn't want anyone to pretend to be him. I understand, Meow. My moderators would definitely check for sure. We've seen all the tricks before. Thanks for answering, Prince, to you, Seth and Sebastian. Let's see here. Blue Lazarus says, hello, Seth. Really explain that. Which part? Explain which part. Smoking 71's offering his prayers. Thanks, bud. Not for me, but in hopes that Sebastian comes home tonight or tomorrow morning. I mean, miracles can happen, and I don't even think it would take a miracle for that to happen. I mean, I've seen a lot of cases, circumstances or strains we just never know. Until we don't know, until we know, we don't know, and that's a fact. I'm sick of the conspiracies. I'm very disheartened by how other family members are acting. I'm not speaking about Seth. I call him Seth. I am very disheartened by a grown man dressing up like a cowboy and doing a skit on some cow's channel, on a YouTube channel, pretending to serve papers. Listen, I've been trying to stay out of this debate. At that point, I said, fuck this motherfucker. There's no way I could have bit my tongue. There's no way. Somebody had to be a voice of reason and say, wait a minute, there's nothing normal about that. There's nothing normal about being on a skit on a YouTuber's channel like he did. And I'm talking about Chris Proudfoot. And I don't care what anyone thinks about it. That shit is bananas, dude. I bit my tongue, wait and see, bite your tongue. But that demonstrates like such an incredibly low character that I can't even put into words without saying that. Just at the floor, bottom character. Pink Butterfly said, I love how you are true allies. Absolutely, man. I'm loyal to a fault. It's a problem. Brenda Sue says, I just came to YouTube Street and I saw the article about Sebastian Wayne Drake. I see where he had autism. I have a lot of family members with autism. Just want Seth to get answers from CP and KP. This is what I think, or this is what I hope. If anybody has answers out there, even if it's not the answers we want to hear, and I refuse to even believe that the best possible outcome is not going to come from this. I hope that they'll find a way to be honest and tell us what's going on. That's what I hope. Moon is vile. I can't believe the shit that she says, dude. Listen, she's unwell, man. That's why I stopped watching her. Seth says, I desperately need answers from them, but they lie too much for me to even believe that they could tell the truth to save their own lives. I believe you. I 100% believe you. I mean, I tried to stay out of it. I kept biting my tongue, Seth, but when he did that skit, that hippopotamus cross-eyed woman's YouTube channel, I think I threw what was in my hand when I heard that happening. Because obviously so many of us are emotionally invested in the situation and we all want the same outcome. And then I realized, holy fuck, man, we don't all want the same outcome. Some of these people are benefiting from this. It's terrifying to me. It's terrifying to me that someone like Queen Bee is just wrapped up this lawsuit with BHB, and now she's just looking for the next grift. She's looking for the next missing child to go missing so she can try to crawl into their life. Something has to change around here. And I wish there was something I could do to help you. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people are trying to help you, Seth. I will help you keep the word out. I'm too polarizing of a person, or else I would invite you up someday to have a conversation with you. But you'll get so much shit from that because I've called people cunts in the past, and I don't want you to get dragged into, whatever terrible image they're portraying me as here, because I always speak up to them. It's a real thing. They're even calling my family and trying to get me grounded somehow. I'm damn near 50 years old. Nanny says, where Buzzy's account where's Buzzy's accountability towards what she said about you? Yes, if you guys don't know, and this will be the last time that I repeat this because I realize every time I say it, it's further putting it into the universe. That woman, because I showed a police report that she hurt her child and was losing full custody of her daughter, which is a fact. She made up a story that she talked to my mother, which she never did, and that I was raped as a child. And that went on for a week. She was saying that. And then a week after that, she was like, oh, yeah, and his mother was watching. She came up with this sick fucking one of the worst stories that you can make up. And she just said it so easily over and over again. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. That's why I say she's an evil person. And I don't use that word lightly. I mean it in its true, actual context. She is an evil fucking human being. And now she's sitting over there celebrating something that she didn't even win, man. It's so frustrating, but it's okay. The universe has a way of balancing. Sometimes it takes longer. Karma is not a bitch. Karma is a beautiful woman. Sometimes she's late. Let's see. Brenda Sue says she doesn't care about them. People give her that money. It's so sad. I know it's terrible. I think I said hello to you already. Are we making sure that there aren't tooth sets in here? Because I can't deal with something like that right now. I'm already too pissed off. Marie, aka Purple Freak, good for being here. Thanks for being here. Opal Sisk is back in the house. And look at me, I'm almost caught up. Deanna D. Yes, put the green hearts in the chat for Seth. Tonight's the night that Sebastian's going to make his way home. Curious, thank you so much. Little Miss Sharon, thank you for being here. Holly S. Let's see. Apothecary Angel, thanks for being here. Blue Lazaroo, already said hello to you. Yes, I too, Sinner. Yes, we're all on the same page here, man. I have a jolly group of misfits that hang out here. A lot of people in my chat are people that had fucked up in the past and they're trying to make themselves better, or they're not. They're just not doing any kind of fucked up things anymore. Everyone's welcome here. The only rule is don't be nasty to one another. Anyone could be the next person to see Sebastian. Absolutely. I mean, just tell us what we can do, man. I think that's the biggest question, like, in my head is, like, how can I help? Like, I saw you protesting down in front of that police department, and then I saw Granny watching, making video, laughing at you, and I almost caught a flight to Tennessee just to go out there and stand with you, and the offer's there. I'll go. I mean, again, you probably don't want to connect yourself to a fucking goofball like me, but, I mean, I felt like the calling to get on a plane or get on a train. Actually, trains don't go to Tennessee. I checked because I prefer to travel by train. But a plane flight's right down the road. I'm in Pittsburgh, man. It's not very far at all. I'll protest with you. I'll show up with a group of people and we'll all protest with you. It's unacceptable that you're standing out there by yourself. It makes me physically angry, actually. Thanks, everybody, for showing Seth the love. Let's see. Was I the only one that had fake matching IDs? I bought my own. I've had fake IDs. Shh. I gotta get some. I meant to loop the background music. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, thank you, Curious. Of course you did. D'Amico, thanks for being here. Showing love. Sebastian Wade, Drake Rogers. Prayers to Seth. Absolutely. I kind of feel, and I got to be honest, like I'll just confess to it now. I kind of feel bad that I didn't speak about it earlier. I honestly believe that it's not YouTubers' places to even be talking about these cases unless their intentions are unless they're going to stick by it and really be about it. Because I saw so many people covering, and then it sort of just faltered, and I knew that was going to happen. I'm not qualified to talk about missing people. I don't know. I've never searched for anyone. I don't know. I just saw two sides setting up, the good side and the bad side. Right away, I knew, make Seth a mod. Then you don't have to worry if it's him or not. I would, but again, I don't know if he's comfortable being associated with me in that way, because they're going to be like, oh my God, Seth is now Center's mod. You know what these people will do with that. And that's up to him. Seth, his posters are up all around Michigan. Are they, Apothecary? That's great to hear. How many people made money off of that man, off of that boy's name, and then they stopped talking about him? Like, let's not forgive those people. Let's hold them to task. Thanks for being here, also, D'Amico. And I don't mean to say that boy. I'm talking about Sebastian Rogers, but I don't want to keep harping on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm not the best with words. I'm trying to not say the wrong thing. I've been known to say the wrong thing. I believe miracles. I believe in miracles. Bring Sebastian home. Yes, please. I agree, Little Miss Sharon. It took me a long time to even. I had that opinion the whole time. I'll be honest with you. I was really concerned with the fact that Clue's ex-husband shared a last name with relatives through marriage of the Proudfoots, and it was all North Carolina. That shit really freaked me out because that man got out of prison 4 days after Sebastian went missing. So I was just like, okay, where the fuck was this guy? Where's this guy been? Where's he at? Well, because he's on a fucking red dot list, we know where he is. But it's still, and I never spoke about any of that publicly. Believe me, I had fiery conversations behind the scenes. I just don't think it's some asshole like me's place to come on here and discuss details of strangers' lives. You know what I mean? I did my best to share the flyer as much as I could. Probably not as much as I should have, I'll be honest. I don't know. But it's never too late, is my opinion. Until we know different, he's alive, and it's just a matter of him getting home. It's just that simple. Apothecary says mostly the mittens, and they seem to keep up the longest at Walmart's. Oh, you're talking about the flyers. I got you. Hey, Hockey Mom, thanks for being here. If I didn't say hello already. Lisa. Zoe's in the house. Good to see you, Zoe. All I can ask is to spread his name and picture for awareness. I will. I'll put the posters on my community wall today. If you have any newer pictures or pictures that everyone else doesn't already have, send them to me and I'll distribute them to everybody in my chat. Put them on my community wall. Like I said, man, I'm a man of my word. Anything you need from me. If I was a millionaire, I'd hire a team, man. I'm not a wealthy man. I'm irresponsible with money, self-admittedly. But any other way I can help, just let me know. Seth, even my grandson asked about Sebastian. Oh, that's sweet. He's on our minds, man. There's no question about it. Zoe Trope is sending love. Flight attendant for life is sending love. Seth, praying for you. Always wish you. Wait. I can read. I swear. Seth, praying for you. Always wish I could come out and help. I wish I could go there too. I could. I don't know how helpful I would be. And now I have actual enemies there because I call out chubby racists to do skits. Fuck. I also have great friends in Nashville, so I don't think I have much to worry about. Marine Corps buddies too. Let's see. Brenda Sue said, I had to go ask mommy sucks if they could put up flyers at a barbecue they had in Tennessee, that big one, they wouldn't even let them put up flyers. Really? I hadn't heard about that. There's been so much fuckery with the bad guys in this situation that I tuned it out. I really did. I tuned out the bad guys. I couldn't listen to all the negative shit that they were saying about Seth and even about Sebastian at some points. It was just wretched what they said. I have his Amber Alert flyer and carrying it with me. And if that's still valid, I do show it everywhere I go. And she's a flight attendant. She's all over the place. Just up in Alaska last night, if I'm not mistaken, or you may still be there. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. I had to blow my schnoz. I got a cold coming on. I got a big old cup of lemon zinger tea with a slice of lemon. I'm hoping to ward it off. Blue says, the way CP mocked and parody, it causes me to really think more solidly Sebastian ran. Keen hearing residential school plan. We have to recognize him. That's the best we all together can do. I agree. I totally agree. And it's totally possible, man. The really so many possibilities. The idea that he wandered off, I mean, it's possible he could have been in cahoots with a buddy. I tell you what, when I was his age, I was already sneaking out and being gone all night long and sneaking back in, and my parents never knew anything about it. Like many of us, we've shared these stories since this case broke, since Sebastian went missing from his mother's house. We've shared these stories. That's the first thing I thought. Everybody was talking about, the video game possibilities. Sure, maybe, but likely it was a buddy of his, and hopefully it was somebody with good intentions. I hope and pray for the best. I don't know how to explain this. Nothing in my head or heart tells me that anything terrible happened to Sebastian. I just think he is somewhere and he is well taken care of. I don't know why I think that, because I'm typically a pretty nasty, pessimist. But something in my gut is telling me that we're all going to be surprised by this, and he's going to be reunited with his father. It causes me to really think more. Yes, me too. Let's see, Brenda Sue, CP wouldn't let them put up flyers. Yeah. Seth, are you going to the Pig Fest in Hendersonville next month? There's a Pig Fest? Oh, I'm going to go to the Pig Fest. Look, I'm only 6 minutes behind. I'm doing pretty good. If you noticed, I put on my fucking, like when they speed up the newscaster for the stipulations for a contest at the end, I have to do that with my chat or else I get bogged down. Blue, when CP started hanging around and having Clue talk for him, I knew it was bad news. She's so foul. No one would associate with her, with their missing child. I don't understand, but it's off. I understand that, but it's off. Look, this is how I judge women. I'm not even kidding with you. Would I let them babysit for me? None of those maniacs, dude. None of them. Not one of them. Headstones and headlines? Absolutely. Chronicles of the Shady? You betcha. It's just like, this is how I judge people. I would never let a man babysit for me, and that's probably sexist of me. But I watch too much true crime, man. Blue says, we pray together, Seth, all together, family of God. Indeed. Brenda Sue says, I thought they already had that Pig Fest. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Flight attendant, Blue's talking to you, says, Flight attendant, it was mean, a mean-minded guy. Just listen. This is what I think about Chris Proudfoot going onto that fucking that live stream and pretending to serve papers. Ironic thing is, she actually did get served papers after all. So the joke's on her. Boss hog. I mean, the only thing about Clue that I'm envious about are her eyes. Like, she can see the sun and the moon at the same time. Like, her eyes are able to celebrate 2 different New Years. They're in 2 different time zones. Like, she's got these blue eyes. One blue that way and one blue that way. Ba-doom. Just a despicable, hateful person all the way around. I just can't believe. Oh, sorry, I lost my thought. What kind of man in Chris Proudfoot sits with his wife who has a missing child and says, honey, I'm going to go on this YouTube show and I'm going to dress like a cowboy with a squirt gun. And then his wife, looking back at him, said, yes, dear, that sounds like a good idea. Like, what the fuck is going on here? How would that ever be a good idea? How about you spend that fucking energy looking for your missing son? How about you spend that energy looking for your missing stepson, Chris? How about that? Seems like a better use of your fucking time, if you ask me. But hey, I'm just an opinionated asshole with a Chromebook. That's all. I'm no professional. Seth says, Sinner, I don't care what the haters think. Only thing that matters is Sebastian. I agree with you. And I'm not trying to dredge up shit talking or bullshit. I'm just giving my opinion, man. That's what I do here. That's the only thing I'm really good at here. Pink Butterfly says, Sebastian is on private property. Follow the money. I have no idea. Do you think if I had any idea at all, I would be on the phone with the police right away? Even if I had a theory that made sense, I would be on the phone with the police. I'm not saying everybody that has a strange theory or whatever to call the police. I'm not saying that. Please don't. Unless it makes sense, and then do. I don't know. I'm gonna get myself in trouble no matter what the fuck I say. Kansas City's praying for you, Seth. Flight Holly S says, Flight, imagine just looking around YouTube for info on missing kids and coming across that channel. There's like 6 channels that are terrifying to even be found around. Zoe says, maybe you could help by talking to Seth privately about what might be done to protect future fathers and mothers from stumbling onto YouTube cesspool. I mean, that's really been one of my biggest things. I think we need to help parents in the future. But let's let him worry about what he's got to worry about now. Sorry, guys, I've got a train going by. Even my new apartment's by the train. Sucks, but whatever. It shouldn't be as loud for you guys. I do have the window open though. Hey, Marie, thanks for being here. But that's a great idea. Hey, I'm easy to get a hold of. My email's right on my YouTube page, Seth. Anything you need from me, I got you, man. Flight attendant says, Holly, exactly, with her foul mouth, talking about her privates nonstop. Ugh, so gross, dude. And bashing another mother, calling kids. She doesn't know. Fuck sticks. Yeah, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. The FBI flyer is the most current. Okay, that's the one I'll be sharing here on my channel. I get pretty nitty gritty on here. That's why you don't see me. You've never seen me cover the case because I've honestly, until you just said it doesn't matter. Just get his face out there, and it doesn't matter. I just feel bad about mixing in the shit talking that I do here with that. But I guess it can't hurt, right? I mean, all help is good help. Holly S says, don't listen. I don't listen either. It gets under my skin. The sector of YouTube is definitely not where you want to look for help. Yeah, here's the thing. Parents don't know that. Parents, I'm assuming, I don't know. I've never experienced it. But if I was missing somebody, I would want everyone to help. And you just assume in your biggest moment of weakness that people would not have bad intentions, but they still fucking do, man. They still do. How ridiculous is that? Truthfully, how ridiculous is that? The people are like, how much money can I make off of this situation? It literally makes me nauseous just thinking about it. Queen B, I'm talking to you. Granny's watching. Illuminati. Jay for herself. All of you people, man. Terrible fucking people. The only person I saw try to make a decent effort at it was Elevated Truth, and turns out he's a motherfucker too, man. What can you do? There's about 2 good people here, but they'll just exploit you and your missing child here. It's disgusting. There has to be a way, and I suggested this in the past. Oh, thank you for sharing that poster. I think there needs to be liaison at local police departments. There has to be some logical people that are in good social standing. Like, I couldn't do this because they'll just drudge up me calling people bad names on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what'll happen to me. So I can't be the face of any of movement like this, but it can still happen, and I can still take part behind the scenes. We need to, when a child goes missing, listen, when anyone goes missing, and if there's any victims of any crime as well, the families are in shock and they're vulnerable at that moment. These fucking YouTube grifters, they absolutely know it. The same way that the local news and the national news know it. They all make money from ad revenue from stories. It's a sad truth. There has to be a non-profit group that is a buffer. That is to say, I don't know if the police department has a public relations department where they give any kind of heads up about, hey, try to avoid this, true crime community because they will take advantage of you. They will make you a suspect and they will try to clown you. There has to be a group of people that, as these people walk out of the police department after talking to the cops, that there's someone standing there with a list of names. Like, these people are known terrible people that have completely exploited missing children cases. Just real people. It should be a mechanism of the police department or the FBI. That they're the ones that should be doing this. But guess what? They're not. So whose obligation is it then? Ours. Everybody. It's everybody's obligation to take care of each other. That's my mantra over here. I have no idea how to reach that objective, but that is an objective of mine. If anybody has great ideas, email me. We'll do some private live restreams or StreamYards, and we'll just sit around talking about it. We can figure it out. But like I said, I don't want to burden Seth with some bullshit. He's got something more important to worry about at the moment. Wouldn't you agree? But I'm here. I'm easy to get a hold of. Everybody take this link that's on the screen. This is the newest FBI poster. That's the most legit, up-to-date photo of Sebastian Wade Drake Rogers, still missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Let's get him home, man. Let's cut the politics. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's stop. There's no good side or bad side. Everybody should have the same intention, and that's finding where he is and getting him home safely. That's it. Be good, Trouble. Thanks for being here. Pink Butterfly Sebastian hated by the stepfather and the stepfather's family. They know where he is. That's a bold claim, Pink Butterfly. I mean, I how the fuck would I know? I don't know. I am planning to go to the Pig Fest. Awesome. If you guys see Seth, if you're down in Tennessee and you see Seth over there, you buy his meal, have a conversation with him. And flight attendant, she's all around the country, so his new flyer being in her hands would actually come in handy. Dark Queen Jen said, I always thought something bad happened to his mother's. When his mother said, when I woke up, he was already gone. I'm not going to subscribe to any belief that he's not alive. I'm just not. Until there's any shred of evidence that he isn't, then my heart tells me and my gut tells me that it's just a matter of finding where he is. And like my gut also tells me, and I'm no fucking psychic or anything crazy, I tend to be right about things when my gut tells me. I just think that there's something we're missing. You know what I mean? There's some major part of this that we're missing. I don't know if it's the Proudfoots. I don't know if it's, I just think it's I don't know. Yes, let's stick to the facts, guys. We're not going to conspiracize over here. Hey, Spudler, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Let's see. Sarah Beth said the blue eyes, the blue eyes joke gets me every time. Yeah, I'm out of jokes for people with eyes that are that crazy. Yes, please stop attacking any parent, even though I got pretty vocal about dressing up like a cowboy. I mean, that shit fucking blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Michelle says, mine used to do that. I had a stigmatism. Well, see, now you think I'm making fun of you. Like, I think her hate made her eyes do that. For real. If we can't be polite in the chat, then, I mean, your comments will get deleted. We can all be fucking grown-ups here, man. This isn't Clues chat. At least Spooky says, or Spitfire says, I've been in this position when my daughter was younger. I wouldn't let anyone speculate. Yes, if you knew what Pookie's been through, you would be trying to convince her to write a book just like me. You can't say what others are thinking. Thanks. Exactly. Seth says they know where he is. Well, fucking shit, dude. Let's go. I mean, what do we have to do? You sound pretty convinced of that. What do we have to do? What needs to be done? So, if what you're thinking is correct and the police aren't helping you, is there some speculation that the police are not doing anything because of connections to the family or maybe financial incentive for them? Listen, if you would email me, Seth, I mean, I don't want to climb into your business, but like I've got a few ideas a few things that have been bothering me that are improper for me to say on a public platform. that I would just like to run by you. I never just emailed you out of the blue with this bullshit, but since we're having a conversation, I wouldn't mind, sharing some thoughts that I have. Let's see here, Sue M. And I hope if that is true, then I hope that he's taken care of. Janice Phelan agrees with you, Seth. Trooper says choo choo, not frozen face emotive. This is a lot for me, guys. I don't typically get into this stuff. Seth B says, Seth Rogers, Sebastian's father. I hope and pray your son is found much sooner than later. I'm right with you, Chris B. I keep telling myself today's the day, and it's only 10:20 on the East Coast, so today can still be the day. If not, fucking tomorrow's going to be the day, and we have to keep that attitude. Everyone Sharon is praying for you. Sarah Beth says, I always love the train sounds. I grew up right next to some tracks, so it gets so nostalgic for me. Yes, I'm a little bit further away from the tracks now, but I had the window facing right towards that way open. Hockey Mom agrees with you that they know what's going on. It's difficult for me to say that, but how can I say what he believes is wrong? Nobody's going to have a better gut feeling in the world than him. Good night, everyone. I hope you all have the best night. You too, Lisa. And thanks for being here. Seth says, you can help with good intentions. God works through us all. Praise to Jesus. Amen, my brother. Tricky says, they all are. I don't listen. I go to their channels. Can't stay on their mouth, or can't stand their mouth. I don't blame you. Smother says, hopefully, see, you can hear my stutter come when I get worked up, because I'm trying to be careful, and I'm super nervous about saying the wrong thing when it comes to this stuff. This is why I haven't been covering the situation, because I get too emotive and I'll motherfuck the wrong person, and then I'll just look like a big asshole. I think that's why so many YouTubers should just have not covered the case and not capitalized off of it. I mean, it's YouTube is a blessing and is a curse. I think you can all agree with that. Smother says, hopefully now they will all realize that being sued is not a gravy train. Well, to some of them it was. Sarah Beth says, Hockey Mom, your trains here can't blow their horns anymore, and I miss it so much. See, I'm right in the city, so they have to blow their horn when they come through here, or else you just never know who's going to be walking the tracks. Whilst at my sister's house the last few weeks, when the train was really close and loud, the train would go by and 30 seconds later, a bunch of teenagers walking down the track. It's like, what the fuck, dude? But I guess when you're here, you can hear the tracks make a hissing noise, like a teeny noise, and you can just Stand By Me. Remember, they were listening to the track. Blue says, most people are good intent and have good intentions, and we have a minuscule number of ghouls that fly into every hard situation. Tell them take a hike, ghoul. Yeah, that's it. I get so worried. I just knew this was going to turn into sides, and this side was going to be on this, and it should never be that. There should be one side of people, all with the hopes and intentions of bringing Sebastian home, not on his side. I mean, listen, I blame it all on QB. I got to be honest with you. The way she clung to it, she even referred to the situation as a cash cow at one point. Completely unacceptable. Let's see. Pink Butterfly says, what kind of monsters ignore a father searching for his son? It's disgusting. Pink Butterfly, I'm just, when I saw footage of Seth protesting by himself, I'm like, what is going on in fucking Tennessee, man? I don't want to talk bad about people from Tennessee because I have friends from there, but really, what is going on in Tennessee? Brenda Sue said, you can tell Seth is doing it the right way. He doesn't come out here and do stupid shit on the internet. Well, I mean, that's debatable. When he was fired up, he said some wild shit. I'm not going to say that he didn't, but the one time that I was like, what the fuck did Seth just say? And 10 minutes later, I saw what Chris Proudfoot said, and I was like, oh, well, He's just responding. Like, what the fuck would I expect? I don't know if you guys recall that, but it's just crazy. Seth says, what's funny is when the hate channels told Chris and Katie, every reputable person to stay away from. Unbelievable. See, that's why there have to be non-biased people on the spot, man. On the spot, nonprofit, and be like, here's just a list. I mean, of course, you don't want to bombard someone that's looking for their child with names of YouTubers, but there has to be a buffer between these families and these social media outlets. I mean, TikTokers are even worse, man. Believe it or not. There are evil people that are lurking here on YouTube pretending to be good people. I mean, there just are. If you don't believe that, then there's something wrong with your logic. Let's see. Sorry, I'm making my way through chat. In the Bushes says, but none of those people are true crime. None of them. They are trauma. Exactly. What's up, Crafty Gypsy? Thanks for being here. Melissa D. At the green hearts in the chat for Seth and Sebastian. Chicky says, I feel so bad for Seth. Well, I mean, for sure, but I don't think we're going to pity the guy. He's not looking for pity. He's looking for fucking prayers. I don't know if it's okay to say fucking prayers, but he's looking for prayers, dude. He's looking for just will it to happen. If everybody prays in such a way, you can make it happen. I mean, again, there's no evidence whatsoever that any physical harm was brought upon Sebastian Rogers. No one can argue that with me. There just is no proof of that. So the safe assumption that he is alive somewhere. That's what I believe to be true until there's evidence that supports that he isn't. And I still haven't seen any of that. Now I've seen, events in his life in the past time that are questionable from his caretakers. You guys know all this stuff. But more recently, and especially leading up to that night, I don't see anything. Seth himself seems to believe that the family has something to do with it, that he has him, and possibly keeping them from him. I mean, God bless them if that's what they're doing. What a cruel thing to do. But hopefully, even if that is the situation, hopefully there's a rational person there making sure that he's getting the care and the nutrition and the things that he needs. He might not even know that everyone's looking for him. Have you ever imagined that? IML, fellow artist, thanks for being here. Says Sebastian, safe return. That's it exactly. And again, here's the newest missing persons poster for Sebastian Wade Drake Rogers. Please share this on your community wall tonight. Put one up at your workplace. I don't give a fuck where you live. It doesn't matter. We're looking for a needle in a haystack at this point. If you are a flight attendant, hey, take it on the plane with you. Maybe drop it on the ground. Bring some attention to it. I mean, maybe your boss won't be so hip to you just walking around showing it to everybody. But if you drop it on the ground there, someone's going to pick it up and it's probably going to get passed around. It gets boring on a plane. If you work on a train, same thing. If you work in a big, busy office, just go put it up near the entrance of the bathrooms where everybody has to walk by. Be slick, dude. It's not difficult. You guys know that I used to put my own stickers all over cities as I traveled, and some spray paint. I was, an ornery kid. But I know for a fact that you can get places and put stuff up where everyone will see it. Everyone will see it. Let's see. Opal putting the green hearts in the chat. And I'm sorry, I'm 9 minutes behind again. This is not the turn that my live stream was going to take, but so long as Seth is here, we're going to give him the floor, basically, See, Seth Rogers is in the chat, guys. Be positive. We don't know how safe return. Exactly right. Well, I'm staying as positive as you can be, and I'm not just saying this to make someone feel comfortable or to blow fucking smoke up at Seth at all. I honestly believe this to be true. You can ask everyone I ever talk about it with behind the scenes. Like, that's exactly what I say. Like, I mean, ironically enough, Seth seems to think that the family has him, that the Proudfoes have him. If that's true, I can't imagine. I think that they would take care of him. I mean, could you imagine if he doesn't even know that everyone's looking for him. That's a possibility. This has happened dozens of times in cases in the past. Dozens of times. It truly has, man. Look it up. I have. Chicky says Seth needs all the help he can get. Absolutely. And when he's here, we are here to help him. No, don't worry about that, man. It really, we were talking about some petty bullshit. Talking about Sebastian being missing and trying to stay positive and encouraging people to pray and keep an eye out and share the flyer. That's not taking over anything. It's far more important than any fucking bullshit that I was going to do. I was just going to make fun of a chubby crackhead in Illinois. Also, in case you don't know this, never trust a chubby crackhead. I mean, it's just an oxymoron. It doesn't make any sense at all. That means she's eating a lot of food. And I don't understand it. I'm kidding, but you know who I'm talking about. The Illinois Strangler. Let's see. Everyone stay safe and be blessed. Your safety is your responsibility. Good point. And if you guys could do me a favor and just put the newest poster on your community wall and continue to do so. Like I said, stay vigilant, especially if you're in Tennessee. I know there's a bunch of people in here in Tennessee. North Carolina, I'm looking at you. North Carolina, I'm looking at you. Be vigilant. Keep your eyes open. If you see someone that looks like Sebastian in a sporting goods store with a couple of adults, don't be afraid to call the police. Seriously. If what Seth believes is true, that's where he would be, in North Carolina, surrounded in a wall of money, because I understand these people are wealthy. I can't say whether what Seth believes is true or not. Imagine if I could. But I trust Father's instinct, that's for sure. Blue says, we aren't taskmasters, people, Seth. We're just people like you. Yeah, we're not. I'm no professional YouTuber. I got dragged into this world by just defending myself against a very nasty human being that we both know. Let's see here. The only people who win are the lawyers. Absolutely. What's up, Brittany J? We were just worried about you earlier. I'm glad you're here. We don't know why your live stream ended the way it did. A couple of people were concerned. I told them not to panic. Shit happens. Probably shitty Wi-Fi. I hope you are well tonight. I'm only a couple minutes behind. And sorry, I went over your live stream. I wanted to come up here and just let everyone know for a fact that QB absolutely didn't win nothing today. Not a motherfucking thing. Curious says, I'm disappointed for people who make comments about this family. If Seth comes in here, we should give him hope, not negative comments. I agree. I saw a couple, and I was for real curious. I mean, if someone's doing that kind of stuff, I just want my moderators to just delete them immediately. And that's it forever. I mean, there's no way. There's only a few circumstances that I would kick you out of here and never allow you back again. And having a negative conversation or negative things like that, it's unacceptable. I don't need subscribers or members that badly. I don't. I never did. There's more important things than those things. Curious, you're still a moderator, right? Yeah, if you see anything curious, don't even think twice. Just bye. Just send me a quick message to let me know who it was. If Seth comes in here, we should give him hope, not negative comments. I agree with that 100%. I was a little negative too. I just got so angry when that guy dressed up like a cowboy with a squirt gun, man. That shit is unforgivable. And it tells me directly with the physical action, the absolute low quality of his character. And then because of that, my fucking mind races. You know what I mean? I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. What's going on, my friend? I think he's still here. He may have left. He hung out with us for a little bit. He's encouraging us to keep his son in our prayers and to share the newest FBI poster. I'm so frustrated. There's nothing else we could do. There must be something more than that. Yes, and I started this out just trying to talk about Buzzy. And Seth came in and we gave him we gave him the floor. I know it's still everyone in here is just thinking about Sebastian every day. So it's like, what are we going to talk about? Some crackhead? Or are we going to talk about something important? allegedly says, just an RNO, she's showing love. And thank you everybody for helping match that goal. I very much appreciate it. I'm still going to do a giveaway. So let's do that. I think I'm going to do this giveaway for, it's only $30. I know I'm not Daddy Warbucks. I didn't get fucking $8,000 in super chats today like Queen Bee did. I guess I'm doing it wrong. No. I'm doing it right. That shit's all going to catch up with her for sure. Guess who else was wealthy? The devil. Let's see. Brenda Sue says, I'm talking about where Chris, that sheriff, cost two more in making fun of Seth. I'm not familiar with that, Brenda Sue. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I stayed out of the drama of it. I just kept it simple, you know. I didn't realize that there was a sheriff doing that. Oh, the show you're talking about, Chris Proudfoot putting on that sheriff's uniform. See, I didn't even watch it. I just heard of, you know, I don't watch. I think if you watch somebody that's that bad, you're supporting them whether you know it or not. So I didn't see the details. I just heard he dressed up in a cowboy suit and pretended to serve papers or something. Cracks in glass, final shatter. We have to be patient. I'm urging that as well. It's okay, Brenda Sue. I think I'm understanding what you're saying. Yes, and that's fair to criticize. I'm with you 100%. I'm a bit taken back that what Seth's opinion about where Sebastian is. I didn't know it was that pointed. Well, in that case, we know where to look then. I mean, let's be honest. North Carolina, right? Okay, let's keep it moving, guys. Hey, Lindsay Rose, thanks so much for being here. Glad you're here, Seth. I think about you and Sebastian every day. Awesome. Many of us do. Some people with bad intentions. Some people are just like, what's my angle? Ugh. Let's see. We believe fully you have to recognize Sebastian. Bottom line. Yeah, share the poster. Thank you so much for protecting me from being timed out. No problem, Pink Butterfly. You understand. It's just like we can't have just. I understand it's an emotional topic. Don't misunderstand me. Sometimes saying what you want to say is not always the best thing. That's what I've learned. Sometimes it's better to take a beat because it's so easy to get emotional. I understand that. Better than you would believe. Even the Grinch heart grew 3 times its size. There's no hope for QB. Nah, she's done. She is done. I apologize for my comments. I support Seth 100%. I know you do. And that's what your comments led me to believe. We got to keep it cool, mama. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Must is in the house. Yes, Jana, thanks for being here. That photo looks familiar to me for some reason. All right, I made it to the bottom of chat. Well, shit, guys. I was going to. I'm definitely gonna have the giveaway for sure. Do $30 or 2 giveaways for $15. I don't know. It's up to you guys. And I figure to be open to everybody. Since I do have so many members, why should they not be here to get a prize if they want, right? Thank you, North Coast Clips. Let me have a look at that. Oh yes, thank you. I appreciate you. And Brittany, you also have a wrench here. So if you see somebody saying some fuck shit, because there's some like nuanced fuck shit. Like people will just say a couple of words and have no idea what it is, and it's like some inside joke with the fucking scumbags that are, So feel free to delete whatever you have to. And if you have to block somebody, just let me know who it is. That's all. That's all I ever ask. Yes, I did it. Don't laugh at me, Joe. I mean, people really fucking chat. I can show you my analytics. People chat a lot. Some people get on a roll and put half a thought in one message and then half a thought in the next one, and I try to read it all. I mean, I read everything that's on the fucking screen, I think. Mom of 3 says, Brittany, you're going to start your damn live and stop making people wait all the time. Okay, well, that's polite. I think she came over to show support for her friend Seth. I mean, if that's Just the same to you. Crude, man. People are just crude. Got my gifted membership. Whoever gave it to me, thank you. Everybody's been so generous. I wish I could tell you exactly who it was, but I just don't know. Sandwiches in the house. She loves Reuben sandwiches with extra sauerkraut. If anybody knows anything about sandwich, she loves sandwiches. She says, "Don't be mad if I win twice, y'all." JK. I hope whoever needs it gets it. Yes, that reminds me. I gotta. You know how I always offer. If you need a few bucks, let me know. Someone actually took me up on the offer, and I have to send it to them. I fucking completely forgot until you said that. So what I'm gonna do is put a number to one of my moderators. That way, I have some way to check this, so I'm not just people think I'm just fucking picking a random person. Seth says, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that fools can pay to greatness. This is how I took CPS's action. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that fools can pay to greatness. I got to think on that. I feel like I should understand, but I'm not the smartest person. But I got a screenshot so I can think on it later. And my offer stands, man. I'm just some asshole in Pittsburgh, but if there's any way I can help other than, putting up the posters and sharing it on my community wall and talking about it here, I'm not sure what else I can do. Don't forget to check your emails later after the stream. I promise I will. I like to have it resolved before I go to bed. All of my emails. Let's see. Joan the Homesteader said, I've been listening for 2.5 hours, and this is the first time I've commented. Some write lots and some write little. It's true. It's good to see you again, Joan the Homesteader. And Seth is saying hello to people that he missed. It's impossible to say hello to everyone. I know that feeling. I try to give a blanket hello, like, what's up? Hope everyone's having a great night. And I hope that's enough. And I can see people saying, what's up? And then like 15 minutes later, somebody's like, hey, sinner. And then I'm in this position where, like, if I say hello to them, then it looks like I ignored everyone else that said hello to me. It's a fucking thing. Now I just say, what's up, guys? Can't say hi to all of you. It's just not reasonable. But it's good to see you. Musta says, I gifted 5 yesterday. It probably was you then. It probably was Musta got lost. Oi. I've got generous Australian friends sulking around. I can't wait to get to Australia, by the way. Let's see. Chris Proud for mocking him, sinner. Yeah, it's fucking... Oh, I see. You know what? I wanted to make sure because I took CPS, Chris Proudfoot's. I see the apostrophe now. I missed that the first time. Yeah, I couldn't believe that, man. It was shocking to me. You can ask around. I told people, like, I think I even said on the live when I heard about that, like, I think I said some very unkind things about that man. I think I said something along the lines of, fuck that motherfucker, something like that. And I got a huge blowback, and I responded to everybody that emailed me and said, that's inappropriate. I said, you're going to tell me what's fucking inappropriate. What he did was inappropriate. With a squirt gun and boot spurs? Fuck all the way off, dude. There's no way, not a million years. It told me directly exactly what his character was. Prove me wrong. Let's get through this here. I won't forget my emails. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Sam, I miss all types of shit. Fuck. Lomac is in the house. Right on, Seth Rogers. Sebastian's father, continued prayers and blessings to you and Sebastian. Oh, thanks, troopers. I appreciate that. I mean, I have so much more to say about this that I'm not willing to do in public. I will say that I have Seth's back 100%. And I have my own suspicions, just like many of you do, but I don't think it's my place to do that on a public platform. Catch me at the produce section of a grocery store. We probably talk for 2 hours about it. I can tell you that much. It's Ann Britt's papers. Yes, of course. Hello, Mac. Thanks for being here. Okay. We got to do this giveaway because I've already been on here for 2.5 hours, damn near. And yes, mods, do whatever you have to do. If you have any question, just block them and send me a photo of them, and we'll sort it out later. Don't be shy. Fuck it. It's not tonight, man. Tonight's not the night for the troll shit. Have respect for each other. Shit, have respect for yourself, and then never mind. You know my philosophy. Has Boss Hog over there finished her live stream, or is that still trudging along? Let's have a look here. It's over. I mean, do you want to listen to her sob about winning, or do you just want to do the giveaway and be done with it? You tell me. I still don't know how to make fucking polls while live. That's crazy. I'm in Pittsburgh at least once or twice a month because my daughter plays on an American travel volleyball team. How cool is that? We play in downtown at David Laros Convention Center. That's so cool. Have you ever eaten or had a drink at the Standard right around the corner from the convention center? There's a hotel that's right next to the Standard that a lot of teams stay at when they come to town. What a small fucking world. So you know exactly where I'm from. I worked at the place called the Standard. That's where I served Juju Smith-Schuster, the Pittsburgh Steeler. I served a couple famous people there, but he's the most memorable because he smelled his chicken finger like a weirdo and laughed at me. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Never meet your heroes, kids. Never meet your... Justin Aaron says, I don't see Trooper's mom's comments unless it's pinned. What's up with that? Do you have them blocked by accident? You could have them blocked. Let's see. You want to do both? Okay. We'll look a little bit of Buzzy. I heard her saying something earlier. I asked the person to please mark the timestamp for me. So give me 1 second. I'll pull that up along with the timestamp. Because of course it was bitch ass B Timmy, just lying, just absolutely lying to people. What we know to be true now is Queen Bee's lawyer submitted paperwork on the 24th of this month to bow out of the lawsuit. Gave it to the judge. I'm guessing it wasn't. I don't know how it works. I don't know if his lawyer, communicated directly with BHB. BHB can share all of that in good time, I'm sure, in due time. In any case, QB's lawyer said, "Okay, we quit. We quit. We don't want to go any further with this. This is enough." Submitted to the judge, and the judge accepted it. A week later, it looks like BHB agreed to the conditions. Clean cut right here. You go your way, I'll go my way. We each have to pay for our own legal bills, whatever kind of expenses that were incurred. It looks like QB spent $250,000 and PHP spent about, I don't know, people are saying $600. I think that's incredibly low ball. But I'm going to say that she spent less than $10,000 overall, including travel, and I include stress eating because when I get like stressed out, I can eat a lot. Anyways, let me pull this up really quick. She's finally done. 4 hours of grifting. Dude, and B Tim was just up there. Oh, thanks so-and-so for the $50 super chat. Oh, thanks so-and-so for the... How about the person that's getting the money and it's her channel? Why isn't she sitting there thanking the people? Like, she doesn't even... It's on autopilot, dude. It's so disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. But she can call this a win against BHB. I'm still not backing down from her. I'm not done exposing her for exactly who she is. A terrible person. Let's see if she tortured everyone with a 20-minute intro. She did. You know what? It's just under 20 minutes. I think she doesn't realize it yet, guys. But we've got her trained. We're training her to be a better YouTuber and a better person, whether she knows it or not. We see you, Trooper. Solo Rider sees you. Musta sees you. Tracy G. It says you can only hype the video when the live is done. Yes, and you can only do it 3 times a week. And if you have a brand account like I have, and I didn't set it up that way on purpose, way back in 2007 when I made this account, I didn't have an option. I just said make account, and it made it a brand account. And now I can't change it unless I just start from fresh, which wouldn't be the worst idea, but not really something I want to do either. All right, here goes the Galesburg Strangler. Oh wait, she's still alive. Never mind, she's still alive. I'm not going to risk my channel like that. We'll review her in the morning, I promise. We can listen to her lie and tell everyone that she was going to. My phone showed that she wasn't alive anymore. What we can do is show her lying about never covering Brittany J again. If you want to hear something revolting from this fucking animal, anyways, we can do that. She had a 1 hour and 42-minute live stream, which is incredibly low for her. Or short for her, as it were. Let me 1 second to pull that up.
And in her face, trying to keep her awake.
Oh, geez. Let's see, how long was the intro for this one? Good. She's look. We've trained her to make a shorter intro, and now that I'm talking about it, tomorrow, 40-minute intro. Give me a second here. I don't like this new setup. It's annoying to me. If you guys have not had a chance to see BHB's community post, you should have a look at that. I don't like this setup. It shows like it bothers me. Isn't that where the chat's supposed to be? Like YouTube just changed its format. Live chat was turned off for this video. Oh my God. This woman's always trying to hide something from the world.
My goodness, y'all. My goodness.
My goodness, y'all.
Goodness.
At this point, she already knew that her lawyer had quit the lawsuit.
Do we got some shit to talk about, y'all? My goodness. All right, y'all. I heard last night. Yeah, Manic Monday. I heard last night was, off the chain as usual. But I do want to say this. This is no longer fun for me anymore.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if it's fun for you anymore. I never gave a fuck. What you do on YouTube, how you exploit missing people, you exploit victims, you even exploit your own family, dude. It shouldn't be fun. It shouldn't have been fun all these years that you were doing it. But let's hear what she has to say.
I'm just not digging it.
Not digging it.
We've done our job by calling BJ out. We made everything.
That was your job to call BJ. Wait a minute. Who the fuck hired you for that job, numbnuts? And did they do a background check? Because you're a violent, drug-rattled fucking felon, man. I don't think anybody would hire you for any job, let alone to come online and fucking bully a stranger, stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Clear, transparent. Everybody knows everything about her. You know what I'm saying? This bullshit she pulls. Everybody
knows everything about her because you do drive-bys of her house, you crazy fucking imitation thug, dude.
She's manipulative. Everybody knows the shit she pulls.
Who's manipulative? This woman is. Queen Sleaze is.
I'm not going to sit by and watch somebody possibly, in my opinion, OD in front of her kids, her family.
You're worried about people ODing. Meanwhile, you poison your whole neighborhood with narcotics and sold liquor to children. She doesn't care. Dude, this is bad acting. And I don't mean like a bad actor, like someone who's done something wrong. I mean like someone that's auditioning for a bad television show with no experience acting. That's what this is.
Family and her subscribers. I want nothing to do with the shit. It's not fun for me anymore. So I'm not gonna partake.
What is she doing in the junk drawer every time she's live? Why don't you fucking do all that rumbling around in that drawer before you go live, dude? It's so frustrating. It's frustrating that I'm better at YouTube than she is, and it's just
in the cover and the BJ anymore. Especially after the shit with Truth and her paying people allegedly under the table to go after folks and do this kind of shit. It's just not fun for me anymore.
Prove any of that. Prove any of that, dude. The only person pushing money around here is you. Dude, the lighter abuse.
So that's the route I'm going to take. And if that's not something you're
That's the route you're going to take? You mean you're going to stop bullying a fucking stranger? You're just going to stop terrorizing an entire family? That's the route you're going to take. Why? Because it ain't fun no more. Dude, anybody that has any support for this garbage human being, like, God bless you.
If you want to continue to cover her, you want to continue to, follow what's going on with her, you're welcome to do so, but that's not going to be anything I'm going to be covering anymore. So we will be taking.
Anybody believe her? And are you like, what are you organizing your fucking makeup drawer right now? What are you doing? Like, I choke him if you got him.
Taking a different route. I don't know what route we're taking, but I'm just done. I'm not gonna sit by.
I know what route you're taking. The highway to hell. That's the route you're taking there, Buster.
Right. We already, we called out Moon when she started talking about Truth the other day. It's the very second that it fucking happened, and listening to him last night just made me fucking sick.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Moon ridiculed Elevated Truth being attacked as a child in a brutal way, and nobody supports what Moon did at all. But Rebecca, let's not forget that you are the one that made up a story about me being raped as a child while my mother watched. You made that up. You put it all over your Discord. You lied to people and said my mother told you that. You're one of the sickest pieces of shit I've ever seen, ever. And I tell people this. I travel a lot. You're still the worst person I've come across.
Sick. Just sick. Not only have we watched this woman nod the fuck off, whether it's her doing it because she's tired or on drugs, we don't know. We will really never know. Does it really matter? No. But in my opinion, something bad is going to happen.
But in my opinion, it sounds like something bad's going to happen. Okay, let's not put that into the universe there, sloppy ass. You poo-poo chair rider. And really, the bad thing that sounds like is about to occur, it sounds like your vocal cords are going to go on strike, dude. It sounds like they're going to quit and run from safety, just like all the other living things around you, dude. You're a black widow.
And I can see it from a mile away, and I don't want to be any part of it when it does.
With the mystery smoke that's floating around that room, you can't even see the clock on the wall. She's talking about a mile away. You don't even know what a mile looks like.
In my opinion, the point's been proven. She's a manipulative.
You guys notice that I don't constantly say, in my opinion, because I'm not full of shit like she is. I don't have to protect myself from litigation because I don't just fucking lie about people. I tell the truth and I show the receipts, dude. That's my brand.
The con, in my opinion, and she grifts for money on here.
When the biggest grifter in the world is calling you a grifter, that's how you know that this world is fucked, dude. What's up, Chester Girl? Good to see you. I'm not saying it was wrong. Sorry, I didn't see your comments, but it's good to see you, Tinker. What you said about Sinner was sick, you demon bitch. Absolutely, man. That shit fucking threw me for a loop for 3 days because I was like, what an insult. What an insulting thing to say. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's not an insult to say about somebody. That's demonic. That is some jailhouse fucking fantasy weird shit that goes on in these nasty bitches' head. Her and Clue, both of them. They're both sick bitches, if you ask me. Prove me wrong, dude. I mean, the writing's on the wall. The proof is in the pudding, like they say. But here she is virtue signaling for some terrible thing that someone else said, not remembering or not bringing attention to the fact that she has said far worse or equally as bad, at least.
She lies. She'll go to any extent to lie.
Hold on, I gotta pull this back a little bit. She's describing herself.
In my opinion, the point's been proven. She's a manipulative con, in my opinion, and
Yes, you are, Rebecca.
she grifts for money on here.
Yes, you do, Rebecca.
She lies. She'll go
Yes, you do.
to any extent
Yes, you will. You'll even call people's mothers.
to lie, in my opinion.
To lie, in my opinion. I think she just can't even help but say, in my opinion. I think that's how far gone she is. She can't even help it. It's just part of her fucking cliche fucking gravel mouth. Like, she can't even, like, help herself.
And she's a fucking shitbag of a person.
Yes, you are, Miss Turner. Absolutely. You are a shitbag of a person, man. And somehow you position yourself in this world where you're being rewarded for it. Let me tell you something. It's not going to last forever. You shouldn't invest some of the money that you conned off everyone, or else you're going to be eating top ramen like half of the people in your motherfucking chat is right now.
In my opinion, and I'm allowed to have that opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
But I like I said, it's not fun for me anymore, and I'm not.
It's not fun being a fucking maniac bully. Okay. Something tells me that you're not being genuine right now. I give you 12 hours before you start covering Brittany Jackson again, or Brittany J again. I promise you will, because you can't help yourself. You've broken your brain with narcotics to the point where you have no impulse control. You're a problem. You're a menace. You're a fucking public hazard.
I'm not covering her anymore. I don't want to cover clips of her. Whatever bullshit. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm done. It's not fun for me anymore. She is a shit bag of a person, in my opinion, and there's nothing that we're gonna say or do that's gonna change the folks that follow her.
Oh my goodness, she's literally describing herself again. She's a shitbag, garbage human being, and there's nothing much else we can do to prohibit people from following her. Although I don't give up as easily as QB, and where a lot of times it isn't fun, I feel it's a fucking moral obligation. Each live stream that I point out how terrible this person is, if 3 people understand and believe what I'm saying and stop sending her money and stop falling into this fucking cult of a trap that she's got going on over there, mission accomplished.
The people that follow her are gonna follow her. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's gonna stop that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know what you're saying. You're speaking English. Most of us speak English, dude.
Chroma Reels, $10 super sticker. I'm with you.
And fuck Chroma Reels, garbage ass.
I can't handle it anymore. Yeah, man, it's just done. I'm just done. I can't. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm not gonna keep watching this bullshit go down. It doesn't matter if we scream it from the rooftops. It doesn't matter. Is she still gonna do what she's gonna do? She's a shit bag of a person, in my opinion. She's gonna manipulate. She's going to fucking lie. She cannot.
Dude, all this woman does is lie and manipulate. Who will be her next target? Who knows, man? She already tried to cancel me. That didn't work out too well for her.
Comprehend what she reads, in my opinion. There's really no point to continue to go back and forth with someone who has the fucking mind of a 12-year-old. I'm a grown-ass woman.
Dude, you're a grown-ass woman? First, we'll just start off by the fact that you are quite possibly the worst role model that any fucking child can have. And it's terrifying that God put children under your care. That's how I feel about you. You sit around getting high, encouraging everyone else around you to get high at 11 a.m. Smoke it if you got them, get your drink. You know why? Because you like people to be docile. You like people to be doped up and not really paying attention. That's the only way that you can get away with what you get away with here. In my opinion.
You're not on my level. You never will be.
Dude, there's no way to fucking scurry down to the bottom of the fucking hole that you are. There's not room way down there for anyone else to be on that low level, dude. There's just not room. That level was made for you and other fucking demons from the pits of hell that you roll with. Or your moderators, in other words.
And I'm done with your shit. Like I'm done with it. Last night, all of it is too much. Last night was too much. What's up, Chrisama? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Queen?
I'm good. How are you? Just call her Becky Boombots. Call her Poo Poo Chair Rider. Stop calling this bitch queen, man. There's a lot of things that she is. A queen ain't one of them.
Good.
Are you,
How are you
can you
today,
hear
baby? Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. Well, I kind of sit in the background and watch. I go back and forth. You know, I'll watch Queen, I'll watch Brittany. And as someone who is just a viewer, someone who just watches, I don't participate in.
These are the most dangerous ones. The ones that just try to straddle the fence and end up with the ass crack full of splinters. Ugh. Low moral compass.
The back and forth. It's really hard on us as viewers to sit and watch the back and forth. I cannot imagine what it's like for you.
All right. Already, I'm disgusted by this person, dude. Kursuma, you've been in my chat, dude. Next time you're back, Block Island for you. I don't want you fucking goofy bitches that think this woman is any kind of victim in this situation at all. That's crazy. It's irrational what you're saying right now, Kursuma. Just so you know, that's, you know, in my opinion. Must have said Soup called that out last night. Called that out on her last live. What QB said about Sinner. Good. I'm glad some people remember it because it seems like no one even remembers that. Like it's totally okay for her to say make up stories. But I mean, look, I'm not in any way justifying what Moon said. That is despicable. It's so far out of the perimeters of acceptability. I don't even know what to call it, man. I warned everybody the best I could. Even pals of mine message me and say, "Oh my God, what Moon just said was so funny." I'm not talking about in reference to Elevated Truth. I'm talking about in the past couple months, because she can get a giggle from the crowd for sure. I'm not taking that away from her, but she's a crazy person, and watching her is essentially like exploiting a crazy person, and that's my official opinion. Today, someone sent me a clip of her grifting her brother's. First, he was 4 hours away. Then he's an hour and a half away. And she's like, we just need $25 to get him here, man. It sounded like she needed $25 more to get her fix, bro. I mean, for real. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I'm not trying to be exaggerative, if that's even a word. But I've never seen such a blatant grift. And the second she got the money she was looking for, she ended her live stream. Bet she doesn't go live with her brother that she was rescuing. She exploited the fact that her brother was autistic. She told all kinds of details about how her family abuses her brother. Like, it was so fucking unacceptable that, like, I didn't even listen to the whole clip. I just turned it off. But I told you so vibes started coming over me. I warned everyone, and sometimes people don't listen to me. It's fine. Sometimes people got to figure it out on their own. Ass crack full of splinters, Kursuma.
The anxiety and this tension that goes through your body and your mind every single day.
Dude, is this woman gonna like jump over there and just start like giving a shoulder rub to this fucking animal or what? Unacceptable, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Dude, it's a lot. Imagine what it's like to have somebody saying they're driving past your house when you have young children. And imagine what it's like. Here's your house right here. You better watch what you say. Imagine what it's like for someone to hold on a video of your half-dressed child and then threaten you with it. Imagine that's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot for you to bully people. It's a lot of stress on you to bully people. This bitch is broken, man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, I just wanted to come up here and say that it's just I was gonna start a channel.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Don't allow this woman. Take this woman's internet away from her, please.
But after watching all of this, I'm like, no.
Oh, good.
I mean,
Oh,
I just
good.
don't want some Joe Blow coming after me because they don't like the way I talk or they don't like the way I look, or it's disheartening. What used to be fun is no longer fun.
Well, that's part of being on social media. That does
Yep.
happen.
No, that's absolutely true. Curious. I feel like everyone's forgotten about that. I mean, obviously, hearing what Moon said, about elevated truth, definitely reopened my memory of what QB just said about me just a month ago, 2 months ago. This, and again, when some fucking loser in her back chat put a screenshot up or put a comment in her thing, she blamed that on me. Not only did she say that shit happened to me, but then she blamed me of threatening to do that to somebody else, man. This bitch is sick. Never hurt anybody in my life and never will. Remember, she hates me because I tell everyone exactly who she is without pulling any punches, dude. I would hate me too, but my brain isn't capable of making up a story so fucking sick and twisted like she is. And I still think she made that fucking comment in her back chat. I don't even think it's real.
Yep.
That does happen and that will happen. I'm not going to tell you it won't, because it does happen. And that's just a part of being on social media. You know what I'm saying? But at some point in time, you got to step back and evaluate. And right now, I mean, she's never going to admit to anything she's done. She cannot be, she doesn't know, accountability. She doesn't.
This is from this morning, 12 hours ago. So earlier this morning.
She's fine with lying. I mean, she's fine with lying, manipulating.
All this woman does is lie and manipulate. And Kursuma's up here going, I thought you watched both sides, so you know that the person you're talking to on this panel, Kursuma, is a fucking pathological maniac of a liar, dude. What the world needs is another yes man on the most closed panel on YouTube. Said no one ever.
You know what I'm saying? That it's never going to change. It's no matter what the fuck we say or do, it's not going to change anything. At this point, like I said, in my opinion, she's a shitbag motherfucker. It is what it is.
And I agree.
After the shit with Moon saying what she said, for her to sit and this is where I got to look out for my mods and my fucking people over here who don't want to be doxxed. Don't want to be drug into the middle of
yes, please let this be about me offering $500 cash to know who the creepy bitch that will not stop calling my family is. Please tell me about that.
And when her mod is trying to pay, he ain't even got the money to pay it.
Okay, then what are you worried about then, bitch?
But when he's offering $500 for my mod's fucking docs, and then you got your other fucking mod / friend talking.
Hold on a second. How do these people assume they know how much money I have? That's so creepy. I mean, that's just as creepy as one of them having a photo of my cat that I've never shared. Like, it's the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life. QB, I have enough money to find out exactly who No Wire Hangers is. I'm not going to dox her because that's what you want. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to handle it exactly the way I should with the authorities. I will tell you her name is Lynn. Ironically, the same name as my mother, who she's been calling constantly. You dirty bitch.
Talking to somebody I consider a friend that I respect about his essay when he was a young child.
She's still talking about this imaginary essay. I didn't hear any of this.
Consider a friend that I respect about his essay when he was a young child. You're a fucking shitbag piece of shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What? Someone you consider a friend. I gotta get this context because she's out of her fucking mind. Already on the marijuana co-cracker method, 11 a.m., dude.
$1 for my mod's fucking docs, and then you
listen. It's not your mod's docs. It's your mod's identity, because she is a fucking crazy stalker bitch that thinks that she knows me. She's latched onto my existence and she talks about me as if she knows me. What's dangerous about the bitch is she actually calls my family. And that's not normal, bitch. It's not normal. It's irrational. And my family's never spoken with her, and she's made up fantastical stories that she has. That's crazy. And then you guys cooked up this story that I was essayed as a kid. Never fucking happened, lady. If it did, you would be re-victimizing a victim of trauma. But because it didn't happen, it's a whole nother level of fucking darkness that you've got going on in your dry fucking brain. Unbelievable, dude. Also, fuck every one of your moderators. Blank screen, burnt toast, no wire hangers. I know David's fam is still fucking creeping around there. Fuck all of those people, dude. I will find out who they all are if I want to. There's nothing you can do about that. That's not illegal. It's not a dox unless I put their face, their home, and their name up on a screen like you do and have done to dozens of people.
You got your other fucking mod / friend talking to somebody I consider a friend that I respect about his essay when he was a young child. You're a fucking shitbag piece of shit.
Wait, her other mod and someone she considers a friend? Is she talking? Oh, she's talking about elevated truth. My bad. I misunderstood her. She doesn't fucking make sense, so it's not completely my fault.
To be in the chats and the super chats and encouraging that shit, you can fuck all the way off.
It's fucked up. It's totally fucked up the way this is.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this as politely as I can. What the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? How about that? For real. Listen, you were calling my mother because you wanted to find out about me. And me finding out about your moderator who's trying to climb in my parents' window, metaphorically. It's not my right to find out who she is. Just like the second Davis fam drove 450 miles to my hometown, boom, I found out exactly where the fuck she sleeps at night. That way, in case I have to get a hold of her police department, I definitely will.
And I know if I don't stop with her, my level of disrespect is going to go off the charts, and that's not good.
Her level of she's implying that she has any level of respect. She does not.
Good for my mental health or for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. I come on here to laugh.
And you're right. It's about you having a good time. What was I thinking, dude? Silly me.
Fun. Mm-hmm. And this bitch is not. It's no longer fun. I'm not with the bullshit. I don't want to fuck. I just don't even give a fuck to even really talk about the bitch anymore. She's a.
You guys want to place bets? I think tomorrow by lunchtime she'll be talking about her again.
Stank booty ass bitch. She always will be. There's nothing that's going to change my mind about her ever.
And you can see that.
Oh yeah, Kursuma. You can see it a mile away through the crack smoke.
Watching you. The anger in you.
Yeah, and I'm going.
You're angry. You're an angry person, Rebecca. You have been since you were arrested for the first time in middle school for shoplifting.
Right here, I can go one of two ways: off the rails or go a different route.
Off the rails. Hold on a second. I'm unclear with this terminology from Illinois crackheads. Let me see. Gemini, what does it mean to mop the rails?
Mop the rails is not a common idiom or phrase in the way that going off the rails is. The phrase is most likely a literal reference to the maintenance of train tracks, especially in the context of slippery rail conditions. Here's what that means. Slippery rail.
That's not what I was thinking. Let's see. What does the slang mop the rails mean?
Mop the rails is not a recognized or widely used slang term. It's likely a mishearing.
I said mop, silly woman. Let's see. What does the term mop the rails mean in slang?
As of now, the term mop the rails is not a recognized or common slang phrase.
Damn. So she's just speaking nonsense. Sorry for that feedback, guys. I didn't realize that my video paused. Mop the rails. I know what that means. That means beating the piss out of somebody until they're bleeding profusely. That's what it means. So of course, everything with her is violent.
Mm-hmm.
Off the rails or go a different route.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
You better go a different route, girl.
where I'm at, because I'm ready to lose my shit. And I'm not
But it sounds like you lost your shit in like 2001 by the sound of your voice.
ready to tank my fucking channel to do it.
Do it. Do it. Tank your
Nor
channel.
should you.
Tank it. Tank it. Tank it.
You know, and she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's fucking doing.
Well, I know exactly what the fuck Queen Bee is doing.
Oh, absolutely she does. Oh, absolutely she sure as fuck does.
Oh, abs a fucking motherfucking cocksucking goddamn motherfucking shit lover. Like, what the fuck are you, dude? Your language, dude. Your language. You sound exactly how you should sound for someone in the position of life that you are in. Like a fucking rattling garbage can just in the wind.
I'm like I said, I'm going another route.
Go another route.
Last night, like her kids are sitting there clapping in her face, trying to keep her awake, or wake her up. She's blaming them, yelling at them. You know what I'm saying? After hearing those girls talk about the way
I didn't see it, but I just don't believe it. They exaggerate everything. We've heard QB's children in the background several times. She's like, God damn, every time I go live, they need my attention. Well, it's your family, bitch, and it's more important than YouTube.
the way they were raised and how they grew up and the effects that it had on them. Talking to my friend last night and again this morning, man, this shit just ain't.
Dude, is she out of her mind? How she was raised, and I don't know how she was raised, but however it was, it resulted in her being the person that she is. So how is the most broken person in the world going to criticize anybody else, dude? It's illogical. This is a problem, man. This is a problem. She's a psychopathic liar, man. She's a true sociopath.
For me.
No.
I mean, seriously, guys, somehow this is about her being a victim somehow. She's been brutally fucking stalking and harassing people on YouTube ever since the first time I heard this gravel-gutted voice, dude.
No, and to sit there and watch it happen and nobody can do anything about it. Like you said, you can scream till the cows come home and nothing will change it, obviously.
Yeah, make a difference here. So,
and especially if you're getting strikes too. I mean, if your channel's getting striked, you know, getting whatever struck, whatever you want to call it, that's bullshit.
What do you mean, dude? Okay. Hey, Kursuma, you silly asshole. Do you have no idea that this woman is proficient at just striking people that say things that she doesn't want to hear? I thought you watched her. You would know that. You're a fucking simp for a bad person, Kursuma. Congratulations, dude. Don't start a channel. Nobody needs the fucking shit that you're providing.
all we're doing is growing that bitch's fucking channel.
Yes.
Yep, growing my channel too. Oink oink. Curious as Moon and B are the same. I feel that you're right. I don't know who's crazier. I feel like there's levels to crazy, but I don't know. You know, I'm not a professional.
Yep. Well, I never watched her before. Before I was watching you, I never heard of her before, and all of a sudden I'm over there watching her now.
I'm not willing to sit back and watch her possibly OD set Craig the fuck off and the gun goes off by allegedly accident, even, you know what I'm saying, or something happens. I don't want to be part of that story. I don't want to be any part of that story.
No.
Oh, why would you put any of that shit into the universe? QB, sometimes you start a live stream and it literally sounds like you're drooling on yourself. Listen, friend, that's not the sound of someone that's been smoking some marijuana. Let's be honest here. These months of you criticizing and ridiculing other people for drinking and just made up stories about other people being on narcotics. It's fucking insane of you to even have that conversation because you sound like a big sloppy bitch all the time, dude. At 10 a.m. you're a sloppy. Come on.
And like I said, it's no longer fun for me. I come on here to have fun. I come on here to laugh, talk shit, have a good time with y'all. And when it comes, no, it's not for me anymore.
No, I think Queen Bee needs to get back to the who even are you?
Yeah.
No, asshole. That's her making fun of Brittany J. Stupid. Don't get back to that. She just said she's moving on from that. I thought you were watching both of them, Kursuma.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, something's funny. Ain't shit funny. Ain't nothing funny. The fuck, dude.
And the giggles. I love the giggles. So,
Yeah,
okay, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to come up here and let you know, me as a nobody watching the shit show happen. It's not easy on us either. The anxiety that I feel watching it is not good.
Well, yeah, and she's in too deep. There's no pulling back. I mean, there's no fucking pulling back at this point. Like it is what it is. And I'm just not, like I said,
like you said,
not willing to keep going with it. So,
no.
Good.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Good.
So, okay.
Dude, that's 2 quits in one day. She's going to quit being a bully to Brittany J, and she's going to quit trying to win a lawsuit against BHB. That's a lot of quit for one day, man. I don't typically support quitters, but both great decisions.
Everybody else's choices too. If you want to watch, you want to cover, if Clue's going to cover her or Jay or whoever.
Hey. Nobody needs your permission to do anything on this earth, lady. Nobody.
That's cool. I mean, I don't mind sending, when we're done live or whatever, send y'all on over there. Whoever wants to watch can watch. Whoever wants to be a part of it, be a part of it. Do what you.
Nobody needs your go ahead to go ahead at all, ever. Never have, never will. Definitely don't right now. What she's doing now is trying to keep those bridges between all these other fucking scumbags that have been sharing numbers with her. The second her numbers start slipping because she's not covering Brittany J, she's going to start covering Brittany J. And then I'll replay this and I'll ridicule her for doing it. I mean, this is the merry-go-round of impulsive.
What you do?
Of an impulsive grifter. Sorry, I pressed play too soon.
Yeah, I ain't mad at nobody, but my choice over here, I'm not covering her no more. So.
Yeah, and you have to do what's best for you and your channel.
Yep. And yeah, there is no shortage of shit to talk about. And trust me.
She doesn't want to get wrapped up in another lawsuit because I don't think she'll get supported the second time around the way she was with BHB.
She'll be called out when she, you know what I'm saying? I will still call her out for her bullshit, but I'm not covering her ass every fucking day. Nope.
Finally, she admitted that she was covering every day, but I mean, you're putting qualifiers into a bold statement that this isn't fun anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to cause her harm. It seems like I'm going to push somebody to do something they regret, but I'm going to still call her out. Dude, that's the worst butt I've ever seen in my life.
Nope. Not for me. Not for me anymore.
Okay.
Hey, Gabby Miss, thanks for being here. Yes, that's what she's saying. It's not fun anymore trying to bully someone into submission. I mean, listen, bitch, it should have never been fun to begin with. There's nothing fun about what you do. How could she even find joy in what she does? I assume that's why she gets high, to fall asleep, because how else could she?
Well, put a smile on your face, giggle. Have a good day. Good day. I'll be watching in the chat.
Absolutely love. Thank you for
Did that grown ass woman just say smiley face giggle as like a way to say goodbye to someone? We're doomed, dude. We're doomed.
popping up.
Thank you.
Dude, most people are like, "Oh, what do you need, Bubba? What do you?" Shut up. Okay, dude. Okay. This is her dramatic pause, not me. Are you nodding out, Queen Bee? Is this bitch nodding out right now? Is that what's happening?
That's my brother slamming his car door, or while shutting the car door. It sounded like he slammed it and the dog barking.
Did he come to fix the toilet, or is he fixing the fucking fence, dude? You know, I wish that was true, but she fucking made like 3-4 grand tonight just in fake crying. She took a victory lap and she didn't win anything. She just left her own show, man. Just a frog said, or just a girl, sorry, Froggy, says, I love how these people who don't know. Listen, I don't, she's not even going to interrupt me talking. You can see that her background's moving. She just left her own show, dude. I love how these people who don't know how to shut up and listen to Queen Bee, and those people over there can say, oh, I listened to her and can't stand with what's going on without even knowing anything that's going on. That's dead on. People are just, I mean, this is her live stream, man. I guess I've been muted by accident for this long, a couple dozen times, but that was an accident. What is she doing right now? She mentioned that her brother's slamming a car door, a dog's fucking barking its head off, and she just wanders away. This is what you do. You say, hey guys, I gotta take care of something really quickly. Let me put on something entertaining for you while I'm gone. Here's a song.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back on here.
Dude, it's been 10 minutes already. 1 second. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. And why does she sound panicked, man? If she's just sitting there, why does she have to come in there like and interrupt her own show with, give me 1 second, I'll be right back? What the fuck is happening? Are you making some type of deal there? What is going on? We listened to you 2 years, tops. Kiri says, don't give a YouTuber creator money for a lawsuit over something they shouldn't have said. Amen. What's up, Grain? It's good to see you. I'm going to try that tomorrow.
So hold on. I'm sorry about that. I was talking to my brother.
We don't need your fucking excuses, dude. You just don't respect people's time. That's it. You're disrespectful to the people that send you money, to the people that sit there and fucking listen to you. It's so disrespectful, and you're too stupid or callous or cunning to even give a fuck. Grain says, I'm going to try that tomorrow. I'm going to make a cape and everything and see if people congratulate me and shit. Dude, I'm with you. We can be the dynamic duo. It'll be the funnest shit ever.
He's fixing up the bathroom part. So anyways, Kelly Mack, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Her subs are the type who, after something...
Dude, I just have to say this, just to lighten things up a little bit. Her brother is the same guy that's been fixing the fence that dogs have been getting out of since 2017. I think it may be 2007. I don't know. But for a very long time. And now he's fixing the toilet. How long before the toilet breaks again? If the man can't fix a fence, how do you think he's a plumber all of a sudden? What the fuck, dude? Why don't you take some of the cash that you fucking rip off of everybody and just get yourself a nice new toilet? What's the problem? I mean, at least you got the poo-poo chair for a backup.
Really bad happens, say, I never saw it coming. I call it willful ignorance. Love ya. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. And I believe Brenda, it was either Brenda Stapleton or Brenda Sue, one or the other, went into Truth last night and apologized, yet still sits in the same fucking chats with the same shit bags.
She's so mad because Brenda hangs out over here. We like Brenda. She's very nice. I mean, what else can I say? I actually, when Brenda was in my chat earlier today, I gave her a sincere warning, man, These people want you to be docile and complacent, and then they're going to pretend to be your friend, and they're going to use you until you got nothing else to offer them, and then they'll just discard you. That's what they do. Nana's Dragonfly is about 3/4 of the way through that process. They're just about ready to be done with her and discard her because they don't need her. Remember, these are the same people that when Nana was hanging out at Brittany J's, they were demanding to see her husband's death certificate he had just passed, and they didn't believe her. And she's so fucking out of her mind that she's like, oh, these people are my friends now. It's a problem, dude. She takes advantage of people that are mentally weak.
CJ with the $10 super sticker. I support this channel no matter what you do. I love it
I
here.
support this channel no matter what you do. Now just breathe that in for a second. Soak that up. No matter what you do, I support you. That's terrifying. What's up, DJW? Good to see you. Let me see if I didn't miss anybody. I'm listening and packing for my family beach vacation. Can't wait. One day away. Fuck yeah, dude. I know you're not a dude. I overuse that word. California did that to me. You're making me laugh, Sinner. Good. Good. I have a headache because I get so stressed out whenever I have to talk about serious shit like missing children. Like it literally hurts my brain because I've heard so many people say the wrong thing and I'm afraid to say the wrong thing. Turns out I could just be honest and fuck it, you know? Anyways, thanks everybody for being here. Hit the thumbs up. We'll listen to this garbage for a couple of minutes. I'll do the giveaway and then I'll see you guys in the morning. But it's going to be for everybody that's here will have a chance to win the money, not just the subscribers or not just the members. I think that's the best way to do it. Because just because you're a member here doesn't mean that $30 can't benefit you somehow. I mean, for real. Let's see here.
And look forward to making healthy choices as a community. I appreciate that, Miss CJ.
Right now, she's like, shut the fuck up, I'm live, to her dog, for sure.
Yeah, so last night she decided, I guess she did a rage quit. She went live, and of course, Truth was live at the same time. So he was live, and she was live. So her first live, she rage quit. The second one is this one here from Rumble, where she...
Didn't she just say she was going to take a different path, like at the beginning of the same live stream?
Fucking... And like I said, this is the last of it that I'll be talking about it. So from this point on, I really don't have much to say after all this bullshit.
Dude, that's just like a junkie just saying one more time, dude. That's exactly what that is, dude. I'm not going to watch this. Hold on. Is the rest of her live stream just Brittany J? Here, let's see. There's a second here.
Was over there making post after fucking post after fucking post. Link.
Hold on. Who was doing what?
I'm over it.
I'm over it.
I'm over it.
It seems like you're on it, not over it.
You got this drunk piece of shit wanting to fucking sit here and act like he's got money paying for fucking doc.
Every time she refers to somebody being a drunk, it's me. Almost every time. Like she doesn't have a better example of a drunk like Boston Nick or half of the fucking sloppy bitches that are on her panel at night. Like, okay, I'll tell you one more time, Rebecca. I have had difficulties with alcohol, but I'm currently sober, and God willing, I will remain that way. Even if I don't, it doesn't make you a better person in any fucking way at all. You're below me. You're never going to be a decent person. You prove it every fucking day. At least I try. That's something that cannot be said about you. So say whatever you want, man. Say whatever you want.
Boxes and shit. You got Truth over here fucking... I guess he couldn't even respond to it because he came in the chat the day we responded to it. So he popped in the chat, so he knew the shit was said. And I knew he knew the shit was said. So when I got the link yesterday...
Opal says it wasn't a rage quit. And I believe you, Opal, because I just think opposite of what this beast of a human being says is typically true. Whatever she says, just imagine exactly the opposite happened, and that's the truth. Fucking sociopath.
I thought somebody else had said some more shit to him. Well, little did I know, fucking Moon's bitch fucking ass was over there making post after fucking post after fucking post.
We're not going to watch any of that here. I have the same sentiment for what Moon said. I mean, I have the same exact energy of this as this turd who's virtue signaling because she doesn't care about SA stories because she made one up about me just because I said something true about her that she didn't like.
So, Truth did a fucking live stream that says a murder, a woman beater, an incest lover, and a piece of shit mom walk into a bar.
Yeah. That's a great way to respond, Buckaroo. That's a great way to... So he doesn't want the drama, right? He just wants to come up here and share his drama and then use it as an excuse to have a title like that. I'm not going to do any of that, dude. I'm just not. I am sorry that happened to him, but it gives him no excuse to be the piece of shit that he is.
She can't get her shit together. She's not ever going to get her shit together.
Is she telling him? She's describing herself again.
She's a hot motherfucking mess, and she can't get her shit together. She's not ever going to get her shit together. In my opinion, she's a lost fucking cause. She's a little Betty 2.0, and I just feel like something bad's going to happen.
All roads back to Betty. All roads back to Betty. Did you accuse Betty of nodding out every day? You didn't. How are they even similar, dude? I don't see any similarity whatsoever. The only similarity between Brittany J and BHB is that you are threatened and intimidated by both of those women. Both of them. For some reason, they occupy the same space in your dusty-ass head, dude.
I don't want to be a part of it. Fuck you and that C&D.
Dude, no one wanted you to be a part of it. It was a party, you weren't invited, and you fucking showed up anyways. Just like so many of these people do.
You can fucking take that shit and go straight to hell with it. And that's how I feel about it. And I stand up.
Being the heathen pig that you are, I'm surprised that you even believe in hell. And how the fuck can you believe in hell if you don't believe in heaven? Because you can't believe in heaven the way you live your life. You just want to live in eternal damnation, I suppose.
And on that too. And I'm still gonna, like I said, I'm still gonna call you out for your fuck shit. But I cannot. It's a lot. The shit.
Your sentences are just not even sentences. I cannot. Strange electronic noise. It's just garbage, dude. Curious says, was the B outraged when Elevated Truth read a domestic violence report? I don't think she was. She cheered that on because she gets off on that shit. She's a sadist. I'll explain it this way. I've said it before, but some of you may have missed it. She gets the same physical gratification on causing someone else or witnessing someone else in pain. She's able to inflict the pain herself. It becomes euphoric. Almost the same physical pleasure that like an average person gets off of having sex. She gets that same pleasure from hurting people. I've witnessed it 100 times.
This shit with y'all laughing about fucking Truth being fucking essayed when he was little. I can't with that, man. I just can't. I cannot.
No, but you know what, man? You can with it because you made that same story up about me and you guys sat around and laughed at it. You did. You and your friends and your moderators in your Discord. So whenever you say, I just can't with that, you can with that. You can. That sick shit is in your head so much that you can just make untrue claims about people that you don't like. So you can with it and you do with it.
And your fucking goddamn community tab posts are fucked up. They're fucked up. And you know they are.
Okay. Should we have a look at her community wall post?
This should be ashamed.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
So we're gonna watch her video
Just
that
fucking
she
just
made.
someone else's shit. You got nothing to
And
offer.
says
dude.
BJ's members strike again. Because yeah, there's a lot to be talked about. There's a whole lot to be talked about, a whole lot of other shit. So like I said, I still will be calling this bitch out.
She just started the live stream by saying she's gonna take another road. It's not fun anymore. And now she's saying there's still a whole lot of shit. There's still a lot of shit to be talked about. Guess what? Guess what, you fucking loser? There's a whole lot about you that there still needs to be talked about too. So play on, player.
I still will review. I'm gonna still review her. I'm still gonna go over her shit, and I'm still gonna call the bitch out. But I'm not covering the motherfucker and bitch. There's other shit to be talked about. Matter of fact, the one thing I do want to talk about is Betty trying to crowdfund.
Hey, asshole. If you're talking about her on a live stream, you are in fact covering her. Why are you confused about that?
So let's go see what she's talking about. She had a whole fucking meltdown today.
Right, we saw that. Let's do this giveaway. Calls it a night. I'm going to be back early with you guys tomorrow morning. I really enjoyed the early morning live streams. I can't promise 7:30 again. That's a little bit early for me even. It's almost midnight. I'm fucking tired. So yeah, let's do the drawing. What I have to do is, who do I have here that I can send a message to? I would send it to Headstones. Curious, may I send you a message with a number? I'm going to give you a number between 1 and 100. And I just want it, that way it's timestamped and you have it. That way there's no, oh, he's just pulling, he's just picking any random person. I would never do that. SoFlo did it for me last night. I missed some stuff here. Someone sent me a screenshot. This is funny. I wish I could share it quickly, but it's a Queen Bee posting 33 minutes ago. Amy Lynn said, how can you say you won? Wasn't it a joint stipulation? At least that's what I'm hearing. And QB responds, Amy Lynn, because I did win. That's a fact, Jack. She knew that she knew after the deposition she lost. You're the same one that said you're sad at what's happening to Brittany J. Nice try though. Listen, if you're witnessing what's happening to Brittany J by these fucking vampires and it doesn't sadden you, then you're something wrong with your heart and your mind, dude. And right underneath of it, it says, one day you'll quit listening to Dookie Dave. They made up a story that I shit on a stranger's couch. That never happened, dude. Actually, if it did happen, I would be humble enough to laugh at that. It just never happened. I've shit in some strange places, but never in my pants. Let's see. How you have not figured out he's lying. A lying fool, and that was beyond me. So now they're positioning themselves to make me just making up a rumor that this was a mutual agreement to quit the lawsuit. That's just a fucking fact, people. Oh my god. Anyways, is Curious still here? I don't know how. Oh shit. I don't have you in my Discord Messenger. I don't know how else to do this. I don't know how else to do it. I thought I had you in here. I don't. I do. It's been 2 months since we messaged each other. Boy, I really need to have a mod meeting, right? Fuck. But I do have you in here. So I'm going to send you a number between 1 and 100. I've sent you that number. I'm only sending it to you so I have a time-stamped proof that I have an actual number picked out, because they're already making up rumors that I'm fucking just picking random people. And how do I benefit from that? Also, yeah, Tinker's here too. I'll send it. I'm going to send it to both you guys. Wait, never mind. It says your message cannot be delivered. Damn it. Let me try Tinker. Tinker, I'm going to send you a number. No pressure. You don't even need to do anything. Just guys, keep me. Tinker, what you could do is I'm going to send you the number. It's going to be logged with you. I'm going to wait 60 seconds, so there's a different timestamp between when I get to telling people to guess the number. And if you could help me keep an eye on the chat That way I don't miss it. If someone has me blocked and is guessing the number, I'll never see it, so they won't be able to win. I just sent the number. Let me set a timer here. Thank you so much, Tinker, for being here, and I just sent you that number. If you could just give me a thumbs up return message to ensure that you receive that message. I would typically just put everybody's name on a wheel and spin it, but YouTube doesn't allow you to download your subscribers because not everybody subscribed publicly. So in order to preserve their anonymity or privacy, YouTube won't let you do it. Now, I could have copy and pasted 3,400 fucking subscribers. It would have taken me 5 hours. Lanky Tor, what's going on? Lanky Tor says, no King's Day, San Francisco, October 18th. Well, that's going to be a big deal. I was actually in San Francisco. Ironically enough, the morning that I was promoted to sergeant in the Marine Corps, I was in San Francisco that afternoon for the largest anti-war protest that ever took place there. I didn't even know where Palestine was until that day. Thank you. All right, we got it. All right, so I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to count backwards from 10. Once this timer gets to 0, what I need you guys to do is just start guessing a number between 1 and 100. Don't do it yet. Do not do it yet. Don't do it until this hits 0. Count. Okay, Sarah Beth was the winner. Sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize it. Sarah Beth is our winner. The number was 55. Sarah Beth, congratulations on winning that loot. Please send me an email that gives me your Cash App or your PayPal account. I'll send it to you tonight before I go to sleep. Sarah Beth was close. She guessed at 52 and then she guessed 55 next. So congratulations. Let me know how to get that loot to you. And I do have a big, something much bigger planned for Halloween because I love Halloween. And Sarah Beth is our winner tonight. Last night, we have a winner. Hey, Summer. I didn't realize you were still in here. I would have asked you to. So $30. Hey, you could definitely get a burger and fries and a large drink with that. Probably not much more than that. Oh, well, that's crazy. It looks like Sarah Beth guessed 55 and then Opal Sis guessed 55. Two answers or 2 comments later. Sarah Beth 1 says, I don't ever win anything. You sure did. Just let me know the easiest way to get it to you. Hopefully you have Cash App or PayPal. Most people have one of them by now. And I will get it out to you post haste. Thanks everyone for being here. You just made my analytics for chat ridiculous with those numbers. Yes, congratulations. Hey, what's up, VK sir? Good to see you. Sarah Beth, are you good? Just let me know in chat that you're good to email me PayPal or Cash App so I can get it to you tonight. I don't want to wake up panicking that I didn't get it done. and that'll give me an excuse to get into my emails as well. I can't drive 55. I remember that song. I hope you're well, V. Caser, and the horses. I don't know why horses sounds crazy to me. I always want to say horse, use horse as plural. That's awesome. I never win anything either. Sarah, I never do. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. And I think that's all I got for you tonight. You know, I don't want to get you know, too crazy, but keep Seth Rogers in your prayers, and let's hope that you know, if tonight's not the night, then tomorrow's the morning that Sebastian finds his way home. It does. You don't. I mean, nothing else matters. You know, he apologized for being a distraction in my live stream. It wasn't that. I kind of just don't know what to say, man, because I don't know if you guys know any men, but we're like programmed to, when we see a problem, to try to fix it, and that's often not the right way to do things. You know, I'm learning that as I get older, and when I see a problem, I want to help, at least figure out what's going on. And some things you just can't. All you can do is lend support. You know, share out Sebastian's flyer. If you're traveling, like flight attendant, like take a couple flyers with you. If you strike up a conversation that's going to another city, pass a few on. It's really that simple. If you do find yourself in some turbulence, I just want to. Oh yes, of course, Sarah Beth. It's sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. Sorry, I should have told you that already. And if don't worry, stress yourself out on writing it down. It's on my information on my YouTube channel. So just click there, click more, and you'll see it right there. And I'll wait. If I don't hear from you tonight, don't stress out. You're in no rush. I know you're a regular in my chat, so if I don't hear from you tonight, I'll just be poking you next time I see you and said, hey, you never emailed me. The money's yours. It's safe. It's not going anywhere. I'm trying to get this to become a thing on YouTube. I want to see if other YouTubers will, you know, be generous to their communities. I mean, I fear that they might not, you know, but oh well, I can't worry about what the fuck they're doing, right? I could just take care of us as best I can. Yes, there it is right there. sinnerwithsunshine@gmail.com. Should be no problems. And if there's any problems, I'll see you tomorrow, Sarah Beth. I got the money right here for you. I'm exhausted. I mean, I had a live stream from 7:30 until like, I don't know, noon. So, and I was back again tonight. I'm bushed. If you do find yourself in some turbulence this evening, and an oxygen mask drops down in front of you, strap that shit on your beautiful face, take a few deep breaths, get your shit together, and then go help other people. But the most important part of this advice is get yourself together first, because if you don't, you're truly going to get in the way. You're going to make matters worse. You're going to be obstruction to other people that have got themselves together and are trying to help. It's vital. Even if once you get yourself together, you don't have energy to help anyone else, that's okay too. But don't get in the way and don't cause more problems. That's the vital part of this. I do truly believe that our whole simple purpose on earth is to look out for each other the best we can. We can't do that if we don't take care of ourselves. And yes, I am talking to myself at the end of each live stream when I say this. And you. This is advice for both of us. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we can have a more laid back, maybe have some laughs. I'm checking with Marlo Anderson to find out what national day it is. Today was National Coffee Day, which is perfect because I leaned on my coffee a lot today. You guys take care until we meet again. My name is Sinner, and you guys are awesome. Let me get rid of this garbage off the screen here. Nobody wants to see that for the last thing they see. That one, hey haters, hi haters. Get this guy, get some sparkly going. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. That bitch didn't win anything. She's going to win a spot in the Dirtbag Hall of Fame is what she's going to win. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Sinner out.
You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. You're never gonna.
Sorry, I am back again. I forgot to say thanks to everyone who contributed towards the super chat goal that I had for tonight. Smoking71, thank you so much for the $10. Billy Jones has been a member for 4 months and such an incredible supporter of the channel. Mel Pandora has contributed money to the super chat goal. If you're not familiar with her channel, please check her out. Nanny Sharon's gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much. Telephone Tough Guy, thank you so much for being here for the $9.99, and Billy Jones again with $9.99. Musta, thank you so much for the $5. Michelle Vincent, thank you so much for the $5. And Billy Jones came in at the end with $19.99 for the super chat goal. Thanks again, guys. You're the fucking best. Sinner out.
Never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo. Headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go.